Oh, you're live.
Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the delay there. I had a slight issue where my laptop decided to just shit the bed, so we're here. Um, Look, usual story. My name's Carrig. I'll be your GM tonight. There, I'm running Arcane Adventures in Andromedus. I'm gonna do a few bits of reading of the podcast blurbs and like other stuff for shit that's going on at the moment, and then we will get into the game. So, episode 12 for first podcast, No Silver Linings, Call of Cthulhu story set in 1920s Ireland by Mark Cargan of Shunnock Games, is available now for Patreon subscribers at the jeweler tier, and episode 11 is available on regular platforms now as well. And episode 12 is hitting them tomorrow, I believe, in the morning. It's usually fairly early. I know I've listened to it on my commute to work on multiple occasions. With Benson shaken after the sudden disappearance of something rather unnatural, Charlie attempts to help him through the trauma. Meanwhile, Professor Miles and Ulick search Eugene's house for potential clues. The rain outside turns into a thunderous downpour, what's new in Ireland, as the investigators muse on their plans with a goal in mind. The group press on towards the mines to solve this mystery once and for all. Speaking of the Patreon, it's now live. You can head over there by clicking the link that periodically appears in chat. Depending on the tier you choose, you will receive original monsters, magic items, and maps using your game each month. The maps are made by the wonderful Kate here from It's a Map. They are very high quality and honestly a steal for the prices that the Patreon's up. That like it's a serious bargain, guys. There'll also be the opportunity to get early access onto the podcast, discounts on select items at Drive Through RPG, shoutouts and streams, and bonus content as well as discounts for commissions from It's a Map and Zorbsart, who does a lot of the Patreon art there for us as well. We've also added a $1 tier for those folks that would like to show their support, but can't stretch to the $5 or $10 tiers. If you don't have the coin to spare to pledge, fear not. You can still give our Patreon a follow and get free original monsters and magical items for your trouble, plus even more free content occasion. I do believe a few maps just went up there recently, so make sure you stick around. We can't wait to share all the gems in the Emerald collections with you. So yeah, with that, we're going to get into the blurbs. I don't think we have too much on this week. I think it's Candlekeep, I believe, on Thursday. I'm trying to see if I have a blurb for that there. So the party returned to the relative safety. Oh, it's been apparently cancelled, as I have heard. Just in the background there from one of the lads. So unfortunately, we don't have Candlekeep on Thursday. But you know what? I'm going to give you a look ahead to next week. Next week we will have our other Tuesday game, which is against the Crimson Queen. Our Shadow Dark game against Crimson Queen continues on Tuesday, October 22nd, with returning guest Wayne Talbot of Rogue Comics and the Irish Pubcast. Great podcast. Strongly recommend you check it out when you're finished listening to us. A frosty reception greeted the party upon arriving in Drakengrave, but it is somewhat thawed with the advent of a local festival. Still, the absence of the expected goblin ambassadors, that's almost worse than an unexpected goblin ambassador, if you ask me, and silence on Bram's line of communication with them has left the halfling ranger weary. Following that, I do believe then next Thursday we have Rebirth of the Graven King. Now, obviously, the blurb for this may not be fully up to date, but actually, it has. So the Graven King, Rebirth of the Graven King continues on Thursday, and after discovering that the spectral entity known only as the Shopkeeper is no friend of their enemy Shazastar, party pressed onwards towards through the dungeon in search of their quarry. A search that's just taken the party, towards the lair of the Watcher, a beholder guarding the way down to the next level of the home. But now has Shazastar reduced such a notoriously intelligent beast to the role of a mere guard dog? Surely there must be more to this encounter, or will our heroes kill first and ask questions later? As somebody who's recently joined that game for a spell, in my opinion, is stab this thing in its big bloodshot eye until it dies. So, we'll see what happens there. So, without further ado, I think that's it for our blurbs here. So, hey, I don't mean to sound so surprised, Dave. It's more so I just didn't think you'd have it done this far in advance. I don't ever. But in terms of this there, guys, I'd like to pass you around the table here, as usual, to kind of introduce our party members to you. So we're going to go in order as they are on stream. So below me, we have Kate, who's playing Kiva.
Now can they hear me? Maybe. Okay. Can you still not hear me? God damn it! Yeah, now you can. All right, so
they can hear you now.
Great. Hi, my name's Kate. I'm also known as It's a Map IRE on the various socials where I share maps I make, some of which you'll see on a couple of the streams and some on our Patreon. I've obviously taken on the mantle of teching, and I need to buy a mic because I'm going to kill my computer. But yeah, otherwise, I am playing Kiva, who is an elf with violet eyes and grey white hair. She is pale and relatively short for an elf at 5'5". She's a seemingly innocent monk with a hidden deadly past. Once a loyal disciple, she now hides from her former order, masking her lethal skills beneath a gentle exterior. Though she yearns for peace, her past relentlessly haunts her. Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, spooky enough, especially when you find out what's actually happening there. But that's a problem for future Kiva and probably past Kiva too, I guess, technically. But, not present Kiva. Current Kiva is just in a dungeon. What can go wrong? I would like to actually just interrupt the introductions and say massive thank you to On Your End, who was just gifted a few subs there. So much appreciated, man. Always love the support. Following up, we have Keane playing Arthur.
Yeah, you'd think with we're 6 weeks into this campaign, I would have written something.
6 weeks is only the sports session.
Yeah, 4 sessions, so 8 weeks since we started it, that I would have written something, but no, I haven't yet. Arthur is definitely from whatever country has the fake French, Romanian, German accent that I'm doing, 100%. He's definitely a noble, and definitely not suspicious at all. No lies there.
I mean, he's a rogue, so take that with a pinch of salt, guys. You know yourselves.
Or the whole fucking bag.
Or maybe not the whole bag. We do need to season our food. That's not wasted. Following up, we would have Alara, but unfortunately, Freya there, who plays her, he has had to step away this evening. Real life reared its ugly head. So, unfortunately, no Alara tonight. I'll be running her for combat. Following that, we have Ridmac, our ranger, played by John.
Yeah, Ridmac is a ranger. Shoots things with a crossbow. He's like bang bang, and always hits his mark. Never ever is clumsy, and is 100% witnessed at being super glorious at all the things that he does.
Roll the clip.
Nope, doesn't exist. Been deleted. Hasn't happened.
Somebody get that clip.
It's not canon.
It is canon. I'm the DM. I dictate.
That's not canon. Never. He is a bounty hunter, a dirty cop, and that's about
right,
that's Ridmac. Not all that complicated.
Following Ridmac, then we would have Vipai playing Max, who is definitely an original name and definitely has not been parodied from something else. Never. Vipai wouldn't ever do that.
Never, ever, ever have I done that ever in the past. Will I do it in the future, or will I do it now? At all.
Never.
Hi, kids. Tonight's episode is brought to you by the letter D for deep and H for hole, and the number 0 for the number of kills Ilara currently has. That will change. Hopefully. Because she needs to. Are we hearing me twice? Awesome.
I only hear you once.
I can only hear me once, which is fortunate for me.
There's a bit of a sounds like you're I don't know how to explain it.
What am I doing? Let's have a look. Let's unmute the stream and carry on talking. Oh yeah, that's weird. That's weird. How odd.
Well, we'll figure this out as we
turn it off and back on again.
Game. Exactly. So, without further ado,
what am I doing? Hold on.
Okay.
I'm playing Max, but not Paladin. That was my other character, Barbarian. Don't have a subclass because we haven't leveled up yet.
Yes.
Why have we not leveled up yet?
That's a good fucking question.
Come on.
Well, maybe if you stop asking me, I'll be inclined to give you a level up.
He gets emotional.
The more you ask, the less likely it's going to be.
I already leveled up. I know what you guys talked about.
My character Max, he gets emotional and sometimes cries and sometimes beats stuff and just needs a hug. Who knows? You can carry on now.
So, without further ado, I'm just going to recap the previous session here with you guys. So, in the last session here, our party had taken a trip down the Hole, which is an excavation site that is located to the northwest of Novus. That's the town that I came up with and created. Yes. there, and in doing so, they entered in and found that the people in charge of the excavation had been slaughtered. This kind of journey was set onto them by Garsh, who is the half-orc huntsman who kind of heads up the Hunters Guild in Novus, and who has hired the party to actually investigate the ongoings of this strange cult. Upon entering there, they found a myriad of goblins and goblinoid creatures, brutally murdering the innocent Tog, who had sent and learned to write in common in a letter and had written a great letter to his friend Snag, warning him of the dangers of the hole. But what did they do? They came into his home and shot him in the face. So, it is what it is. But following that, our party did find this map room that they're currently in now on that, and discovered a few things, a safe enough spot to rest, maybe. Max had somehow figured out the puzzle to get them in there, which the barbarian figuring out the puzzle is always entertaining to see when the rest of the party don't. It's a great moment. But without further ado, I'm actually just gonna roll some dice and get this session started. So as we left off, our party had just completed a short rest inside the map room. Can I get all of you to move your tokens in there, please?
I cannot because the wall.
The door?
The wall.
Okay. You are in here.
Thank you.
Everyone's in here. And the door is closed. I assume you guys shut the door.
No.
Yes. The door has been shutted. So, as you guys are in this room, about an hour passes. You kind of do what you do to rest up, bandage up some wounds, heal yourselves slightly, regain spell slots if any of you are of that persuasion. I don't think any of you are. As you guys are in that building, you hear... Do any of you speak Undercommon at all?
I don't think so.
Everybody does.
No, I think we had this last time. I don't think anybody does. Yeah.
No, I don't think you do.
Oops.
Okay, so you do hear... I would say, Ridmac, you might be able to identify it as Undercommon, being a deep gnome, but you don't speak it. You do hear a number of voices talking outside and arguing slightly before a deeper, more impressive sounding voice kind of just tells them, you don't know what he tells him. He tells him something and you assume it's shut the fuck up. Can I please get you guys to make me a perception check?
Sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I use passive perception? It's pretty hard.
I would say perception in this case. It would be the... if you're actively listening in to see what's happening in that regard, it would be active. Max, you are maybe having a nap still. Ridmac, you hear something faintly, but nothing specific. Both Kiva and Arthur will hear this as the sound of blades being drawn.
Oh, God.
Kind of metal scraping out of its sheath.
Does it sound close?
It sounds like it's in the next room.
Yay. Is there a keyhole in this door?
There is.
Do you want to look
Are
through
you
the keyhole?
going? Yep. Move yourself over.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
I'm going to put my finger to my lips, kind of going, be quiet.
Yep.
And kind of tell everyone to position themselves around the door and I'm trying to do this silently. Basically, you shoot, I'm going to stab. Per rogue, I'm not 17. Okay, I was about to say I'm not that good at stealth.
Yeah, it's more so just to see if you were making a racket while moving around.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put myself right beside the door and kind of hide. Or which way does this door open?
Both. Actually, it's a swinging door, so it can actually open both ways.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
It's one of those doors. It locks there's a bolt that goes up and there's a bolt that goes down.
Grant. I'm going to hide behind the door and kind of wait for someone to go in.
Okay, and I will say the door, unless any of you specified, is not locked, is it?
No.
Okay, so what you hear is brief muttering as A slight pulse of magic occurs, and this darkness spell is cast through the keyhole into this room. So, yeah,
Very
it's a
rude.
60. Yeah, it's a 15-foot radius sphere of darkness kind of emanates through this wall. So all of you are in pitch darkness. You cannot see.
I'm still going to stab whatever comes through that door.
I will say roll with disadvantage, but it is a possibility. It would have been sent.
Yeah, but I will be hidden, so that'll give me advantage. So therefore, straight roll.
Well, you assume you're hidden.
I assume I'm hidden. I would like to hide, if possible.
Yeah, roll the spell. That is not what I wanted to do with that, but that'll do the job. I'm just going to move that back to the map layer.
That's a 19.
Yep, 19. Yeah, you feel like you're potentially hidden. Anything inside that circle is invisible currently. I believe that's 15 feet radius. I think. No, maybe not. You know, I'm just going to use.
Should it not cover us?
Yeah, it should, but I don't know what's happening here. Roll 20 is not cooperating. I'm just going to use the measure tool and leave it to linger. So, circle 15. That's it. That's more accurate. So, stepping through the door as the door opens. None of you see what steps through the door. Bush, see what you do. Actually, sorry, that is the wrong one. It's this guy.
So, am I hidden?
You are.
Okay, so that's a nat 20.
You hit.
I'll
get the D100 off you as well.
Yeah. And I'm rolling an extra D8 as well, aren't I? Yeah.
Yeah, roll your extra damage. You do get sneak attack on that.
Oh, I do. Very nice.
Yeah,
okay.
You're hidden.
Whoa.
What else would you
Yes,
get?
that's actually, yeah, that makes sense. Well, no, but I don't have advantage.
Oh, you do. No, but you still have. Yeah, you're hidden.
Grant.
I still give sneak attack. You're hidden. You don't
Grant,
need advantage.
okay. Fair, yeah. It's been a while since I played a rogue.
Your
So,
advantage that's been cancelled
Oh,
out,
no.
which means you don't just.
yeah. So that is 5, 6, 16 damage altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I would ask you to describe what it looks like when you murder this thing, but you actually don't see it. So you just hear this, as you, and then like a faint, as you stab straight through, like you hit the vital point right in his back as he kind of steps through, and like you just pierce straight through all his multiple internal organs, and then you hear like a to the ground. You don't see what it was though, because you're in magical darkness.
And the magical darkness is still there.
It is.
Okay.
Kiva can feel the wall from where she is, so she's just going to put her hand on the wall and step backwards.
You can do so. Yeah.
Until
I'll actually
she's
get
out.
you at this point, I am going to need us to roll initiative because an attack has been made. So I'll let you move to there, but then we'll need our initiative rolls. So
No worries.
I've cleared the turn order, so whenever you guys are ready.
Ooh, that is another nat 20.
Nice.
You're burning them up.
Yeah. Fucking.
Don't die.
I
That's
plan
my
on it. Yeah.
And then this guy, and you've already killed one of them, you bastards.
How dare we?
Oh, they were just opening a door.
I can see the model. That looks creepy.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to see the model. Say no.
Okay.
And then I will roll for Alara as well, because she is not here, unfortunately, so we will let me handle that. More GMing duties. Let's go. Where is the initiative on the character sheet there?
Is the darkness gone?
It is not. Did it drop?
Yep.
It's still there, so like the 15 feet around the door is still there.
Okay, cool.
And restore. Descending. So, Arthur, you are up first, as it appears you have murdered something at your feet.
Okay,
You
do
feel
we
the blood
do...
pooling around your shoes.
Yeah, do we do nat 20s make on initiative to give you a surprise round?
I do not. Nat 20 just gives you obviously a high thing. I will.
Grant,
be
perfect.
surprised in that regard.
Lovely. I'm going to...
Unless you want to make
I'm
that
gonna-
a rule, which means that if you guys can do that, I can do that.
That makes sense. Like,
Yeah, it's up to you. I will leave that
I don't
will
think
put
I
a
like
name
that.
and I will leave that up to you.
yeah.
So
No.
I would like to.
this decision will be permanent going forward.
We can decide it later. We can decide it in the chat. We
Yeah,
have a
look.
vote.
We'll leave it for now, and we'll have
Yeah.
a vote on that later. We'll say no for now, if that's
Um,
there. So, yep,
I'm gonna sneak out.
you can certainly try. You will need to roll a new stealth check.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
No, it's right.
Now, that's 19. So
You
I'm
are
gonna
fairly confident that you have successfully stealth.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna sneak out and like just get out of the darkness.
Just out of the darkness on the edge.
Yeah,
Which way are you going?
like outside the building, to the right.
To the right, there's a wall. You won't
Okay,
be able to
to
get out of
the-
the darkness that way.
Then to the left.
Yeah, if you go to the left, you can feel slight more of a draft from the left.
Yeah.
Wait, I moved that darkness that's supposed to be there. Yeah, you can go to there.
I can't actually physically move my character out.
Oh yeah, that's stupid doorway. Yeah, you're here.
Yeah.
You guys can see what you see. They also, I will say, because you snuck through the darkness. Drow can see these Drow can see in magical darkness, but I will say it's still heavily obscured. So a good stealth check to manage to kind of like sneak your way under without noticing. They do see you now though, because you walked out into daylight. I am going to drop the radius of that just because it's in the way. If it'll cooperate with me, it won't. I don't know, Roll20. Why are you like this? we go.
Fuck! There is 3 of them. Come out and please help me stop.
Wait, no, I didn't reveal some of the others. It's not just the Drow.
Oh.
That is my bad, guys. I am a bit all over the place today. I'm a little bit sick, so I apologize. There's
Oh,
also
great.
a hobgoblin and a goblin that probably ran to get the Drow, you would assume.
Okay,
So-
there is more than 3. There is at least
Kiva,
5.
you do still have your action, I will say, unless you used your action to sneak.
No, I would have used my bonus action, my cunning action, if
Yeah.
he. So I'm going to. Let's see. How much movement do I have left?
You have 15 HP.
Okay, 15, 16, that's like 20, 25, 30, okay? And I'm going to shoot the hobgoblin.
You rolled it.
That's a 22.
It's
That is 7 piercing damage.
you do some damage.
A little help would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, he kind
And
of
I end my
doubles
turn.
over slightly, and he's not happy. But yeah, he's still very much standing. Kiva, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have heard him, so I'm gonna run to the door and try to go out the door, but I can't.
You see
Help.
3 Drow. You can step out the door. You are now in combat. Oh no, this guy in the way. He's dead.
Sorry, I'm stuck in the door. Yeah, thank you.
You now see 3 Drow and a dead one on the ground. Well,
So-
you don't see the. Actually, you don't, because the darkness is here. You'd have to get to here or like around here. The darkness kind of extends out to this kind of distance from the doorway.
I'm gonna shout to Arthur.
I'll put that back up actually, just because.
12, 3, 6, or 9.
6.
Okay, so I'll swing wildly at 6, so I'm assuming disadvantage.
Oh well, Arthur can't see in there. It's still darkness.
Oh,
Oh, I can't see it now.
well,
Okay,
I'm just
never
gonna
mind.
stand here and generally
you
swing.
can see that there was. Sorry, I've moved this the wrong way. It was here that I centered it. You can see that there is Drow. Sorry, magical darkness confuses me just as much as you guys here. This
Fair,
is as far
okay.
as you can see. You wouldn't be able to see the one that's directly in front of her. You'd be able to see the one that's kind of down and to the left, down and to the right.
Okay.
Sorry.
There seems to be one, but down to your right. Well, no, I can't see her. So.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
that is entirely on me, guys.
Oh, shit.
I did not think of darkness. I keep forgetting it's there because it won't stay.
I think there's something near you.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have pushed.
Second
You would have brushed past them. I'll say you would have brushed past them. You can know there are some in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will I be able to kind of know there's one just directly in front of me? Just
You'll have disadvantage, but you know you're engaged with them.
Okay,
You probably bumped into him as he came out the door.
disadvantage. Okay, let's see how this goes. 17.
Hey, thanks Cormac for the boon.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna need it.
For 17 hits. Yeah, he's squishy enough guy.
For 8 points.
8, yeah. And you're using the quarterstaff one-handed, are you?
Yes. I wasn't sure if I was able to do the unarmed strike if I was doing it with 2 hands. Because I'm still not sure about monks.
Oh, you have legs.
That is very true. I do
You
have
kick
legs.
people. That's how I drill it. Yeah.
Okay, so from now on I will do the 2-handed this time around. So then I will then also.
Yeah, you just you put your hand up. We can logic this. You put your hand up and like, oh, there's somebody. Bang.
Boop. Okay, so unarmed strike. Also with disadvantage, I assume.
That's-
20
yeah,
or
unfortunately.
20.
Yeah, you lucky bastard. That's like a 1 in like 400 and something chance.
Is it?
Yeah, you hit. Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Nice. For 7
And
points.
roll your D100 as well.
D100.
If
That'll
my
be
fingers
41.
rolls. Oh, the Twitch opened twice. No wonder it's only slow. Yeah. What did you get? Sorry.
41.
41. Okay, give me 1 second here.
No bother.
What's happening? Sorry, my system was slightly frozen. I'm having one of those days, guys. I apologize, chat. Nothing seems to want to work for me. Okay, the questionable Arcana thing that I use for my critical hits is not working at the moment. We will just say you can roll an extra D8 damage. Just for
Sweet.
now.
D8. Young.
I'm just going to close this tab.
That will be 7.
Yeah, it takes another 7 points of damage. And yeah, sure, look, as soon as I do that, it starts to work. Yeah, that is it. Do you have another unarmed strike, or is it just the one, or are you doing a flurry of blows?
No, I won't do flurry blows right now.
Okay, save your key points. That's grand.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, that's.
Is he still up?
there.
I can see. I can.
He is still up, but he is going to fail his concentration check on the darkness. So that
Oh,
drops.
sweet. Okay, so I can now see him.
You can now see him and the 3 others. Well, 2
Grand.
others, and well, 3. Yes, suppose you can see the corpse.
Well, I'll just have to stand here for now. Really, I can't move without getting hit.
You're blocking. Well, you can move to here or like around here.
No. Oh, can I move around the guy without getting attacked?
You, as long as you don't leave 5 feet.
Okay,
So
well-
as long as you don't.
I'll move to there so I can kind of see a bit more of what's going on and shout. There is 5 guys out here, guys. Come on.
5 bad guys, and coming up is one of those bad guys. There's
There
the
you go.
Drow. I think my music stopped. Did it? Yeah, it
I
did.
did.
Cry Havoc, when will you learn? So, up next is the Drow. So, the standard Drow is going to raise up his hand crossbow and take a shot at you, Keith. That is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to use a boon.
Aw.
I believe I have a boon.
Why?
I do have a boon. I have exactly one. Have I dropped off the thing? I have.
Your camera's gone yet.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to rejoin video.
No worries. Why do you hurt me? Don't use your bone.
Yeah, so I will roll that boon now in 2 seconds once I've rejoined. Apologies, chat. I'm having like tech issue on tech issue today. I don't know what's happening with me.
You'll just need to get a 2.
Why do-
So, I mean,
Look, I'll roll this and then I'll do the rejoin. So sure, 1d4.
pretty close.
That's a 1, so he still misses. And I've missed my moon.
Haha. I mean, oh, that's terrible.
That's so sad.
so sad.
That's so awful. Yeah, he misses. You do see, like, you get a little flash of something as it kind of flicks through the air to you. There was something on the tip of that crossbow bolt. With a high passive perception like yours, you'll be able to kind of
Ew.
realize that. So that would, you have a feeling you may have just saved yourselves a world of pain. There, that is his turn. I don't know if he's get multi-attack. Doesn't know. So that's that Drow's turn. The other Drow is going to go, and he's going to do the same thing. He's going to shoot at you with his crossbow. They just saw you punch their boss in the face, and they don't want anything to do with that. That's 19.
That hits.
Yeah, can I get a con save, please? DC 13.
Con.
I should be back in video as well now, by the way.
Con. I'll sort you out in a minute. No, that's me screwed.
Oh, you failed by more than 5. You
Wait,
are...
wait, wait! I'm gonna use inspiration.
Yeah, that's not good one.
Please be better. No! How is this possible?
So, you know you got those 2 nat 20s. The dice god giveth, they also take it away.
Defo.
So, you're going to take 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. And you can read the box. You take 7 piercing damage, and you've saved by 5. You are now unconscious.
Oh no.
You're not making death saves, but you are asleep.
Sleepy time.
As you feel this drow poison seep into your body. So that is it for your turn. When was 2 of them? Yeah, that's the 2 of them. That's it for their turn. The third drow is now going to go. Now he does look to be equipped differently. He's carrying a large staff with a spider at the top, but the spider looks like it's kind of been like the legs have been hacked off of it slightly, which you would know would be blasphemy for most drow. But what he's going to do is he's going to cast a little magic missile. And he's going to chuck them into the room. Or actually, he's going to chuck them out towards... Yeah, he's going to go for you, because you stabbed one of his friends in front of him there, Woody, Arthur.
He didn't see that. No, he did. Sorry.
He did. Yeah. You're going to take 3 points of force. And then another... 4 points of force. And another... 2 points of force. So you're going to take 3, 4, 9 points altogether. As these black, like their inky darkness, like blobs, just kind of flick out of his hands, impact into your body.
I'm not doing well.
No, I didn't think much you would, but he's also pretty fucking hurt. So that's it for him. It is Alara's turn now. She is kind of panicked. We all know Alara is not the trigger happiest of people, so what she's gonna do is, if her sheet will open for me, the thing, open character, and she is gonna cast a spell, and it's gonna do a thing. Yeah, she's going to do this. So, she is going to cast a Mind Sliver towards the sky. Non-lethally, I will add, because I feel like she will go non-lethal. So he's going to make an intelligence save, and hope that he succeeds. Living through intelligence is a +5 in these, so it's pretty good. He's going to succeed with 23. So, Alara, you see, kind of whispers into her palm and flicks out something, and it kind of impacts with him. But he seems to just kind of shake his head and stand tall. So that is her turn. She's going to move 5, 10, 15. And she's going to go, Ridmac, get him. She's kind of slightly panicked. Next up is the Hobgoblin. So he's going to come out and he's going to go 5, 10, 15 towards Arthur. He's going to do a thing as well.
Nah, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit.
That's 2 for 5.
That doesn't hit. Thank the gods.
And he would have done 2 slashing damage, so he would have been fine. Yeah, that is his turn. Ridmac.
Sorry, Jim. Can I ask if I'm unconscious? Am I able to use a D4 healing that I got in chat?
You can heal, but you are still knocked out.
Grant, just wanted to check. Thanks.
Yeah.
Right. Ridmac will do a sideways glance over to Laura, who's like, "Yeah, go get him." Like, so we are. It's okay to kill these guys. All right. All right. It's fine. I'll question it later. And we'll do a cool like footloose slide this way. I cannot see through the door because there's a.
Where did you go?
Sorry.
Where did your token go? Oh, it's below the body.
Yeah.
It just vanished. Yeah, you're through the door.
Oh, I don't want to go through the door. I can shoot
Well,
through the door.
There's a Drow. Oh, the door is still closed?
No, it's your dynamic lighting has a wall through there instead of a door.
Okay, no, it's okay.
So I can't see through there. But
you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the dynamic lighting in that section just so you can see.
Awesome. Oh man, yes. Now I can definitely see. All right, so we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna shoot this guy here.
The guy in the back.
Yep.
Yep.
And as part of that, we're going to be doing a little bit of Hail of Thorns.
Oh, you're doing a hail. How is that an AoE?
It is.
What's the AoE on that? Use your measure tool.
It's a 5 foot.
For me.
So
5 foot. So I'm going to meet him
himself,
inside him.
himself and anyone next to him.
Okay, good. I was just making sure you weren't hitting Diva.
I'm on top of it. I know what's going on.
Yes, dex saves.
All right, so I need some dex saves. Is it really DC? Really? Let me check that.
Pretty good. Your DC is 12 according to your sheet.
It is a 12.
Nezar, well, you don't know his name, but it's Nezar. He fails, and so does. Right, does he? The guy. One of them succeeds. And the other guy fails. So two fails.
Excellent.
This guy and the guy you actually shot fail.
So let's see here. We'll do a ranged attack weapon. Okay. Follow me here. Here we go. So we're gonna go blam.
So wait, next time you could choose ranged attack.
So
it does the extra 6 damage then to other people nearby, is it?
It does an extra D10 damage.
Yeah, I think it already rolled it there up the top 6.
It did. Yes, you're right. It did already roll the damage. Right. So it's a 21 to hit your man.
Yeah, that hits. That hits.
Whack. Okay, and he will take 12 points of piercing.
Does he take the extra damage?
In addition, the target on the attack and each creature, so he will take another 6 points of damage.
You murder him
in the face.
Yep.
The drow that saved will take 3 points of damage, and the drow that failed will take 6 points of damage.
You murder the one that was casting spells.
Oh, good.
The other one is mostly fine.
All right, and then I'm gonna do another footloose slide this way.
Oh, Max, you have just heard Kiva hit the deck. You didn't really hear much. She kind of just slumped, but like you would have heard it. And you've seen Ridmac shoot some people, and you've heard some kind of screams from the drow outside. What are you doing? You might be muted, by the way.
Well. Oh,
well, you're about to come up in a fucking wall.
Oh, I'm making sure my audio is all right, so give me a second.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for the stream to catch up.
It sounded good to me. I just checked that they're on my phone. So.
Come on, start talking. I'm muted. I'm okay. I muted the wrong one though. I need to mute the stream. Oh my god. Right.
Yeah.
Forget this. Right. The fuck. Did I just have one of my micro naps? The fuck is going on? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where's the door? 30. I'm gonna look out the door. What the fuck is going on?
See 2 dead drow, a sleeping Kiva, and another drow that's standing there pointing a hand crossbow in your direction.
The fuck you pointing that at me for? I'm gonna stay and use my action to. I'm gonna use my action to try to wake Kiva up because unless I dash, I can't get close to him. I'm gonna reach down.
He uses action.
Wake the fuck up.
You're awake. So Kiva, you can stand yourself back up on your turn.
Those micro naps really fucking kill you if you're not careful.
Thank you very much.
Trust me, I know.
They can be dangerous.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
It did feel
That's
quite
exactly
dangerous.
my turn.
So next up we'll have the goblin, who is kind of just stood there on his own in the corner, and he's just going to be like, schwack with a short bow at our good old friend Arthur because he can't see anyone else. So that's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Actually, I would say you have half cover. Or full cover.
Oh, okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You just kind of... He tries to lean around to do a one thing. I'm going to leave it as is. He tries to curve the arrow, but he's an idiot, and it just kind of hits off the back pillar. That is entirely on me, so I will run with that. I've already rolled the dice. Arthur, it is your turn, and an arrow just did kind of impact the pillar behind you.
How fucked is the hobgoblin looking?
Oh, he's looking pretty rough. Like, out of an 11, he's at a solid 4.
Okay, then I'm just gonna try and slash at him. No trying to get sneak attack or anything.
Yeah, you can roll the hit.
22. Very nice.
He's an 18.
That's 12.
You did more damage than he had to begin with, so you just... He's dead.
I do an A in his chest and then stab him. Definitely a original idea, not stolen from anyone.
Yeah,
And then I'm going to attempt to hide behind this pillar.
You roll stealth. The goblin does already know you're there, though. But, like, he's a goblin.
Yeah, he doesn't know exactly where I am.
He doesn't know what side of the pillar you're on, you think.
Yeah. So that's 16, so maybe not. And that is my turn.
Kiva, it'll be your turn then. You've just been rudely awakened. You have your movement to stand back up and then do what you will.
Well, I'll just go up to this lad and give him a wallop of my quarterstaff.
Sure you can.
Did you? That is. Oops! What happened there? It rolled damage.
That's just damage. You need to see if you hit him first.
I'll try and click it again and see what happens. Oh, it worked that time.
Yeah, that hits.
With 7 damage, and then I will
clock him on that. So then we'll take the 9 damage because it didn't roll first. So.
Okay. I don't know how that happened. I clicked the.
Yeah, it's weird.
Roll 20. Thank you. Okay, unarmed strike.
Yeah. As long as that hit. No.
18.
Where's the +4 coming from?
Guidance, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, guidance you have to cast on yourself each turn.
Oh, it says blessed. Why is that?
You might have been blessed in an earlier session. You didn't turn it off.
Okay.
I will say the 14 just hits.
Okay, cool.
These guys may see a 13, so you do finish him off. And how do you do that?
I'm just gonna whack his head off.
Yeah, just plunk, and he hits the deck, and you hear a sickening as he smashes his face across flagstones.
Nice.
So that is his turn.
Now what
Next.
movement have I left? Hold on. I only used 5, 10.
Yeah,
I
you
usually have 45.
Oh, it's 15 to stand up. I
Somebody do
realize
the
it's
maths.
always 15.
Okay.
So you'd have 15, so it's 15, so it's 5, 10, so that is 25, you 22.
Okay, hold on, let me see. I can see that go there. I'll 5, 10. I can get to there.
You get there, yep.
Yeah, and I'll sit there and wait.
Okay, it would be the Drow's turn, but he is very dead. So Alara is going to go next. She's going to go 5, 10. She can't get past Max in the door because Max is like blocking the door. So she's just going to kind of stand there and just stare at the Drow as it bleeds out, and she's kind of traumatized. That's her turn. Hobo the Gobbo is dead. Ridmac.
All right. So it would seem to me like more violence is necessary.
Potentially, there is. Well, as far as you know, there must be somebody outside because you still hear the sounds of fighting, but like you can't see anybody else.
Can I slide between Max's legs?
You can, yeah.
So just go
If
ahead
you
and
want, he won't turn that down.
Woo! We'll slide through, being super cool. So it looks like there's just one goblin left, yeah?
There is.
Oh my. Well, that goblin, I think, would really enjoy a special gift. Everyone likes this gift. Whack. No, wrong gift. Whack. There we go. So 19 hit the gobbo.
You know a 19 hits a gobbo.
I mean, it could be a special goblin. It could be
No, it's
a
a normal
gobbo
gobbo.
with a shield spell or something.
Just gobbo wishes he has a shield spell.
Who knows? It's it's 5 points of piercing.
Yeah, you nearly kill him.
Nearly,
quite.
he's still alive.
Still alive.
Oh well, then goblin. You better sit down, or I'm going to shoot you again.
Roll intimidation.
I'm going to still shoot him when he sits down, but for now, just get him to sit down, accept his fate.
Yeah, he kind of just like bares his teeth at you and goes, ah! You're not sure if he's screaming in pain or frustration. You don't know.
Well, no, he knows. He knows I'm going to shoot him once he sits down. All right, smart goblin. All right, fair. All right, that's it.
Also, this room is littered with goblin corpses from the last fight, so he's probably fairly pissed off. He killed his family.
Well, I mean, killed his family is, as these are such, broad accusations. Anyway,
You don't know.
that's
They
the
could have
info.
CCTV in here. You don't know.
I doubt it. These are goblins.
You know, I mean, it's not a goblin dungeon. It seems to be belonging to the Drow, but Max, it's your turn. You heard a
Aye.
goblin just screech at Red Mac outside.
Well, looks like everyone's got this under control. Maybe. If I step out,
You see the goblin?
look around, yeah, see a goblin. Is this a torch on the wall?
It's kind of a mounted torch.
Sconce or something down here?
Yeah, but you could if you wanted to break it off, you could break it off.
I'm gonna break it off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at the goblin.
Roll as if you're throwing it. Do you have javelins on your sheet?
I have.
Yeah, just roll to use the javelin roll to hit, and then we'll do 1d4 plus.
We'll do fuck all, to be honest, because that's a natural one.
Give me a d100, please.
Okay.
Actually, I don't need you to give me a d100. I know what happens. It's a fucking torch. I'm gonna decide what happens here.
Alright. You do that, yeah.
I'm gonna see the effect as well, just in case it's funnier than what I thought. But like, what realistically happens here is you put your hand straight on the flames. And you got what? Well, sorry, what did you get on that? You got a 52?
57, but yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. You lose your grip as you attack. So like you pull it off, but you pull it off by the fire and then drop it immediately. And I'm gonna say you take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh, fucking torch. Fucking hot.
And that is your action.
Stupid. Put the fucking torch upside down.
Who'd have thought? Fire is hot.
Yeah, fire is
Fuck's
hot.
sake.
The goblin, who is now laughing, is going to take a shot at you because you're a fucking idiot, in his mind, and hopefully he's going to hit you because punishment. That's a whack with a short bow. It's 23. I do believe that hits.
Just hits, yeah.
That is going to do 4 points of damage. And you haven't raged, so you take all of it.
I take all of it because I'm a man. Ugh.
Yeah, honestly, Cormac, yeah, it is. It's a tough situation. Arthur, it is now your turn. You've just witnessed this, and it's probably quite funny, but, there's a goblin to kill.
There's a goblin to kill. I'm going to get out my short bow and
Yes.
shoot it.
Rolled it. Realistically, just don't miss. Oh, buddy.
Am I hidden?
No.
Shite.
Not even an ability hitting that. Yeah, you're too busy, laughing at what happened to Max, I think. You're trying to hold back laughter, and then you just kind of, breathe out. Like when you're trying to hold back the laugh, you breathe, and it's kind of shaky. At the wrong moment, and the arrow just goes wide.
Grand. I'm going to move slightly and then cunning action hide again.
Go for it. Oh, actually, you were hidden, weren't you?
Yeah. That's what I asked. Was I hidden?
You actually get to 20 points. 20 hits.
Yeah. 20 hits. Perfect. Okay.
Right, that's me misunderstanding.
So
Yeah,
that. And then I
Dead.
laugh at
Dead
Max's. Max's misfortune.
Dead
Okay,
goblin
I think that is all the goblins and Drow. If there is any more goblins and Drow and you don't want to die, you can just leave. We promise we won't kill you.
I'm not going to promise that.
Me neither.
I promise that I won't try and kill you.
You got to at least try. If you don't try, you won't do it.
Yes, but I sometimes kill things by accident, so you know.
Well, that's not really all that efficient now, is it?
I'm gonna have a look in this guy's. Does he have any?
Which guy?
The guy right beside.
The hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Does he have it? And have
He has a longsword
Eh,
and a longbow.
no use to me.
Ooh, the longbow might be. I'm gonna take the longbow.
You can have it. You know
And
that
can
I believe.
And can I investigate the Drow, see if they have anything interesting?
You can. I will need investigation checks.
While he does
Perfect.
that, I'm going to kick the torch across the room. Fucking thing.
Yeah, the carpet kind of briefly smolders, but then it goes out.
That's a 12.
Yeah, 12. You'll find this. You find a journal on this the main drow that was casting magic. So this is going to be a bit of a lengthy read, so bear with me, chat and gang. So I'm going to change the music to fit the theme a bit better as you read, because this is a bit too jaunty. Good music though. I've never used this one. The Wild Hunt by Tabletop Audio. That's nice. Sounds like a bar fight. So let's change the music. Something a bit more sinister. So as you pick up this journal, you kind of flick through, and you notice it is actually written in common. So you would maybe potentially have the understanding that the Drow has found this. So the first entry, it's a few pages in. Most of it seems to be just scribbles and rough sketches and stuff. But then it seems to start dating the pages. You can't really make out the date. It's a bit smudged, but entry 1 reads: I've been delving deeper into the forbidden knowledge of this creature. The High Priestess warns us that to speak its name is to invite its wrath, but I can't resist the allure of its power. The more I learn, the more I feel its presence creeping into my mind. It's like a cold, dark fog that's slowly enveloping me. I've been reading ancient scrolls and forgotten tomes in the library, their pages filled with cryptic symbols and chilling descriptions. This creature's power is said to be immense, capable of twisting reality to its will. It's a terrifying thought. But last night I had a nightmare. I was standing before the abyss, a swirling vortex of darkness, and out from it peered eyes that seemed to pierce my soul. A chilling voice whispered my name. I woke up in a cold sweat, my heart pounding within my chest. I'm starting to think I may be losing my grip on sanity. The influence is growing. I must find more information, but I fear I may soon be consumed. The next few pages are illegible for the most part. Blood smears, kind of just ripped pages, just water damage. You can't make out the writing. The next entry, though, that you do see clear is reads as such: I can feel it now. This creature's presence is overwhelming. It's like a parasite feeding on my sanity. I can hear its whispers in my mind, taunting me with promises of power and eternal darkness. I'm starting to believe that it might be the only thing that truly understands me. The priestess warned me about the dangers of delving too deeply into the forbidden knowledge, but I ignored her. I thought I was strong enough to resist this creature's influence. How foolish I was. I've been having visions. I see the demon's twisted form, its eyes burning with malevolent fire. It promises me unimaginable power if only I surrender to its will. And I'm starting to think that it might be the only way to escape this madness. I've begun to see signs of this influence in the world. Shadows seem to move on its own. I can hear whispers in the wind. I'm not sure if it's real or just my mind playing tricks. I'm afraid of what I might become, but I fear that I soon may be nothing more than a vessel for this will. But I can't resist this temptation. This power is too great. I must embrace it. Entry 3. This page is cut short. It's ripped off at the end, but what you can read is as follows. I have found my purpose. I am no longer a mere mortal. I am its servant, and I have felt its power coursing through my veins. I have seen the future, and it will be a world bathed in its darkness, where the weak are crushed and the strong rule, and I will be amongst these rulers. I must prepare. I must gather a following. We will bring a new age of darkness, an age of, and then just terror, and then bloodstains, and just scattered across the diary. The rest of the journal is blank. If you were to count the pages, it seems to span a number of months.
Huh. It appears this man, Drow, dead person, went insane.
As I said, it does seem to be written in common, in a more humanoid script. I will give you that. You're, a rich enough, educated fellow.
So it's probably not the Drows.
It's not 100. You're not 100% certain, but it doesn't seem like it's the Drow. It seems like the Drow is holding on to it.
Okay then. It seems whoever wrote this went insane, praising some darkness god. Can I do a religion check to see what gods of darkness exist? Is Sharon here?
Shar is a thing. This is not Shar.
Yeah.
I will say that for that thing. But yeah, bro.
That's a 14.
Yeah, you might get a bit. So you'd understand from the way it's describing, a Sharon would not put this to writing. In that regard. Sharon's, look, I mean, if you played Baldur's Gate 3, you know yourself, they're very big on the secrecy. They don't tend to write their teachings down. It's word of mouth. Or stored in magical receptacles of knowledge, like crystals that can educate only people that have given themselves to the religion and stuff. There, it's they very much pride themselves on stopping people from just being able to pick up a book and read about her. The word demon was mentioned towards the end. That wasn't a slip of the tongue. That was intentional. He was referring to his creature, and then he didn't. So.
Okay, so this is
potentially a fiend of sorts. You obviously look. The term demon and devil is used interchangeable by those who aren't in the know. They don't really understand the difference unless you're from a clerical religious background, or study the arcane arts, or just an adventurer with any mileage.
So it could be. So it's probably something infernal in nature.
Probably the burning fire and the mention of the abyss will tell you it's a demon.
Yeah.
Would any of that sound familiar to Kiva, considering her past?
I'll take a religion check from Kiva as well, or history.
My religion is not good.
History, I'll take either if it's any better.
Ooh. History is the exact same, so it's great.
Yeah, an 11. No, it sounds like the ravings of a cultist who's fallen under a demon's influence. It's nothing unheard of for people to all of a sudden proclaim a new lord and try to set off. That's how a lot of warlocks end up. Let's say that'd be fairly standard. Yeah, that's kind of it really. With an 11, there wouldn't really be much more that keep it what you know from your past. It wasn't really a demon they were making deals with, per se.
Okay.
Is all I'll say there. I'll DM you more about that after the session, but it wouldn't be a demon.
No bother.
So with that, it kind of, that journal, it's still there. Going through the rest of their pockets, I'll kind of go through what else they have. You will find hand crossbows on each of them, except for the guy that has the staff. In those hand crossbows, you get 3 bolts in their quivers left. They all seem to be tipped with that same sort of poison that Kiva was afflicted with. So if anyone wants those, they can have them.
Yep. Yes, I do.
Yep. So yeah, you can take that. It's Drow poison, so it's the standard. If you fail by 5, you go unconscious. John, in that regard, damage.
You said 3 bolts each. Is that correct?
6 bolts. Yeah, 6 bolts total.
Yep.
The rest are just normal bolts. They haven't been treated, but you can see from these ones there's a weird sheen to them. On the main guy, there is a staff. There is a quarterstaff, technically. It's not. It doesn't seem super well balanced, Kiva, in the sense that it's not really a monk's quarterstaff, but it's a magic wizard staff. but it can be used as such. It's just not ideal. It is a spider staff, which doesn't really do a huge amount of damage. It does poison that. Well, I will say it does poison damage instead of bludgeoning damage when hit with.
Ooh.
So it is the same as that. I do believe, unless the spider staff's in the companion.
I'm having a look in the thing. Cider. Spider.
I think it lets you cast Spider Climb, as far as I remember.
Yeah, that was 10 charges. I don't. Can I do magic?
Yeah, it's a magical weapon. Like, you don't need to know magic.
So then, but it says the flying spells.
I would ignore that.
Sorry. Okay, cool a bit, but then yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, you can add that to your sheet. You have that.
Cool, thank
I will
you.
say this one does not regain charges.
Okay.
It's not a full, like, it's a broken staff. You can quite clearly see where he's patched it up. So, yeah, like, as of right now, you can't regain charges. You might be able to bring it to somebody to get it fixed. You don't know.
Okay. Am I able to keep my other staff as well for now,
Yep.
or would that be?
Oh yeah, it's fine. They're both quarter staffs, but you can strap one to your back, and then
Okay.
the other one, like, have it in, like, the thing in that regard. Yeah, that's no problem. You can use them interchangeably. I don't have an issue with that.
Cool, thanks.
You might be able to get the magic transmuted across. I would say it's in a poor state of repair. It does look like it's been snapped and then re-wrapped with leather to repair it
Okay.
and stuff there at some point. And then, as I said, the spider on it does look like its legs and have been hacked off, and it's like the spider itself he's trying to remove.
Okay. I don't blame
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
But you would know these are Lolth-sworn Drow just from looking at like Red Mac. You would immediately notice that these are definitely Lolth Drow. So the destroyed spider on top of the thing would probably be a bit of a quick puzzling thing, but also you have heard mention of this cult and the Drow being part of this cult, so that might give you your 2 and 2 equals 3 kind of thing, or 4. Sorry, what? I did not just say that, did I? Okay.
We didn't.
Sorry, guys. I'm having a day. Now I'm going to clear off these corpses. There is, as you guys know, to this side here, the corridor does continue. You are free to go ahead, or if you want to take another rest, as you guys did kind of get fucked up in that fight, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'm a bit sore. I might actually say, guys, can we hang around for a little bit?
Are you trying to take a short or long rest?
I'm trying to take a short rest. Unless anybody else wants to take a long rest, I don't want to hold everybody up.
I'm going to just sit down for a minute. Maybe an hour. A short little rest.
Okay.
Well, as I was going through those, I actually forgot this. There is a scroll of Leomund's tiny hut in the Drow's cockpit.
Nice.
Let's keep that for a later time. Maybe, when most of us are dead or dying.
Tomorrow then?
Well,
Okay, I rest.
I
Yeah,
will
feel free.
sit at this corner and watch and listen.
Going over there.
Oh, also,
It
Carrick,
does.
my screen seems to be black.
Has that been like that for the entire thing?
No, just there.
I've accidentally deleted your token. That's why.
That would explain it, yeah.
Oh, what about now?
Delete.
Can you see it again?
deleted.
Not at the moment. Nope.
It's gonna roll a hit dice while we're here. Please be not
Yes.
shit.
There we go.
I'm gonna do. Fuck it, I'm gonna do 2 hit dice.
Yeah, I've none left now.
Just be aware, if you've maxed out your hit dice, as I've said in chat, you will need to make a con save at the start of the next day. Where you take 1 point of exhaustion. I do use the new exhaustion system though, so
okay.
it's just a -1.
Actually, it's technically -2. They shortened it still to 6 points of exhaustion till death.
Nah,
So it's
it's -1 from arrows in that regard. That's how I do it.
It's so brutal in the 2024 version.
You know, mine's different. It's so if you in my rule, if you expend all hit dice, you take a point of exhaustion. I rule exhaustion as it's a -1 until you hit 5 points of exhaustion, like -1 for each point of exhaustion up until 5. After you hit 5, it's disadvantage on all rolls, and the -1 stops. But if you hit 8 points, then it's good night.
Right.
in that regard. You also to recover it. You can recover. You don't need to roll anything to recover points of exhaustion. Though, like if you have a full long rest and you're in a safe space, it's immediately gone. If you're in a less than safe place, you'd have to you lose a point a day per long rest.
Cool. Well, not cool, but
So, I'll put that in writing in the chat later in that regard. So, hey, welcome back, Dave. So with that, you're gonna, I'll let you clear your short rest. You guys are fine. There's no more kind of commotion. You do hear slight whispers on the wind. Kian specifically, I will add.
Interesting.
Just faint voices in the distance. You can't tell if they're coming from down the tunnel or what, but you do hear something. And with that, I'm going to say, do you guys set off down the tunnel afterwards, or do you stick around here? Is there anything you guys want to accomplish here before we move on to the next map?
We've looted everything basically here.
Pretty much, yeah. Alara got her armor. You guys got things. The Drow, like they had the. Oh, they did have short swords as well. I suppose if anyone wanted a short sword, but yeah, no, pretty much.
Okay.
Onwards.
Okay, let's go. Last one there is dead Drow.
Are you already dead? I don't know if you guys are already on this map or not. I did move and do some stuff on it, so let me know if you can see.
I am not. And I don't know why I'm going very Russian.
I am, and so is.
Make sure your hit point totals are accurate. I'll add you on now, Arthur.
Arthur's not here because he was the last.
It seems I am now dead Drow.
There is very much visible blood and a large number of torches on this map. This place seems like it's regularly. It's about a 10-minute walk to get to here as well through the tunnel.
Okay.
The stairs going up or down?
The stairs are going down.
Okay.
Let's go investigate the rest of hallway before we go down.
Agreed.
It's creepy
Hey,
stairs.
as you get to there, I'm going to need you guys to stop.
Hammer time.
Can I get a deck save for the two of you?
Sake.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Investigate the corridor.
21.
You're fine. Keep it what you get.
I don't know yet. 13. Why is that still going on? I've clicked it off.
You're both fine. It's DC 12. Two darts, kind of just as you step through, two darts just go dink, dink, into the wall behind you.
He was just going to stop and go, this is all you. This is all you, Arthur. You go ahead.
You notice one of these cobblestones kind of had sunk under your feet, and it seems to be still sunken down.
Sneaky.
Are any of you good at looking for traps?
No. Not so much.
No? Okay.
Well, it looks like you found one right there, your lordship.
Yes, but I would prefer to find one that before it shoots me.
Same.
You don't have those in your fancy castle?
No, only in the servants' entrance.
Why would you do something like that?
We need to keep servants. I saw that, Carrick. Okay, hey, you.
Oh, wait. Let me roll. You might have saw that, but you guys might not have.
What?
Yeah. If your passive is over that, you saw him. If not, you didn't.
Okay, my passive is over. I didn't see, but what did I see? No! Hokey pokey goblin!
He was peeking around the corner.
You seen the hokey goblin?
I will say, obviously, if Kiva sees it, the rest of you do. She'll point it out. You hear, so Arthur, do you actually call, hey, you, come back?
Hey, you come out. It's fine. We won't kill it.
We'll be friends.
You killed them all, you bastard! Fuck you! And he keeps running. You hear just the plodding of feet as he just runs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go after him and Goblin, you better run.
I'm gonna chase it and shoot it. If I can.
You're just walking?
Did you see him? You figure out where he went from there. You can continue down. Hey, so you're just running through this corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get 2 more deck saves, please?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yup.
That's a 12.
You fail.
Ooh.
You're gonna take.
Oh, that's a 9.
You fail both, so you're gonna take twice.
Oh no, I'm gonna use a boon. I think I have.
If you use a boon on the 12, you succeed that one.
Grand. Yeah, I think I only have the 1 boon. So yeah, I'll use a boon on the 12.
Yep.
Okay, and then the 9. There's no point. Nah, fuck it.
You should.
Oh.
You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I didn't waste inspiration
It's
on
a
that.
small needle just kind of flicks through. Doesn't seem to be poisoned or anything. It just kind of hurts.
Ow!
Yeah, the goblin sprints off down this way.
The fuck? Okay.
You find more of those, your lordship.
Yeah.
Dave, that is correct. Licking the walls is a good way to find a trap, but you know you might also get poisoned.
Okay. He went that way, but do we want to look the other way? It's just one fucking goblin.
But hey, like once these traps are like, can you tell if these traps? Do you think those traps are resetting, or once they're off, they're off?
Only
Oh,
one
I don't-
way to find out.
Yeah, check for traps.
Who can check for fucking traps? Here, do you know what? I'm gonna try. I don't know what a monk do. What would I do? Investigation?
Yeah, investigation. Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a try. So you never know. Just 10.
You're fairly confident they haven't reset.
Okay, well I saw 2 going for Arthur when he was going through, so I'm gonna try and follow him. I'm gonna go halfway.
Yeah.
See if anything
Seems like
happens.
No, you're fine.
And I'm gonna go close to him. Did it happen? And nothing happened.
I will say,
Okay.
I'll give you a 10. With the investigation, they did seem to be coming out from between the torch, like under the torch sconces.
Okay. Can I investigate this torch?
Okay,
Sure.
guys, jump over where the torches shine out if you're coming.
That's a 4.
Oh no.
Yeah, you look directly into the fire and you kind of blind yourself a bit.
Yeah, I just continue walking then.
Next
Next save.
Yeah.
Jump
I mean,
over
I
where
knew.
the lights are, dude.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Jump, Rimac.
I'm gonna continue walking. I'm assuming another deck save.
I mean, you can see the blood.
Yeah, I know where these are, but Arthur doesn't.
Oh, Arthur can see the blood. There's a lot of blood in this room.
Oh, okay.
There's no torches though, so I'm confused. The heads.
Yeah, it's different.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm going to investigate.
I
where
will
the
say
blood's
I
coming
will
out.
allow you to investigate this before you do something because this isn't a straightforward trap. In this one,
Yeah. That's an 8.
yeah. I mean, the blood is leaking out from under these statues.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything around here. There's nothing important.
Is it a dead end?
Okay,
There's a
I'm just
door.
gonna
There is a door here.
Ah,
I'm
okay.
gonna follow.
There appears to be a door, but maybe we go kill the goblin first.
I'm gonna hop over where the light is and go down here. And can I do another investigation?
You can, yeah.
And hope.
I would say during this, the goblin has hurled a number of insults towards you. All from where he is. He's down the other hall. 13. Yeah, you can see there is slight. There's a seam in the wall of each of these, like kind of statues with a skull at the top.
Okay.
And it seems to be potentially like little doors.
For something to come out.
Something to come out or something to be pulled into. You're not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. It's all looking a bit.
I'll say that the blood is leaking out of the statues though, so I think that does kind of.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna.
It's dried. It's dried blood. It's been there for a very long time. But yeah.
Okay.
Arthur, you know the pattern of the traps. I will say you can't just jump over where they are.
Yeah, grand. Okay, I'm not being a complete idiot. Grand, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
go back to
Yeah.
here.
Short
You.
bow. Short bow. He's gonna shoot you. He's been standing there waiting.
No, bad.
That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Yep. Goes, fuck you! And that does no damage because it didn't roll. 1d6 plus 2.
Oh,
8 points of damage. He just nails you. Like, he was waiting, he was holding his breath. He's like, full on in a crouch.
Delighted with himself.
And,
oh, fuck you!
Yeah.
And I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Yep, roll it.
The mouse
Long
blade
bow or
will not
short
work. Fuck, I'm gonna do the longbow because it's better.
Yeah, it is better.
What? Sorry, my mouse just decided not to work. There you go.
Tech odds are against us.
They always are.
Oh, 16.
Hits.
Okay, and I don't think I have sneak attack.
No, he very much saw you coming.
Yeah, that's a 7.
It's exactly what you needed. Yeah, so that kind of careens into him, and as it kind of like hits him down in the chest, and he's kind of like, as he's holding it, he's like, "Your father, he didn't love you at all," and he kind of collapses. To the
I
ground
know
and dies.
that. Okay, that's something I know. What the fuck do you think I'm here? Okay.
As he collapses, his blood splatters against that statue, and you hear a rumble in this wall
Oh
to
no.
the south.
Okay, I'm about to die. One of you fuckers can go ahead.
Maybe stop running ahead.
I
But
think
you
you're
can't
doing
see it
just
from
great
that.
as a
You
leader.
can see it from that angle. You see the wall is slid slightly.
You just go in there and find out what's in there.
I'm gonna jump over.
No, fuck this. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna drink one of my health potions.
Jump over.
Yeah, go roll 2d4+2.
Okay, so what moved down here?
So the goblin's blood is splattered on the pages of the book on this statue here,
Okay.
which has seemingly opened a hidden door here. I don't know if the dynamic lighting lets you see.
I can see there's a closed door.
Yeah, that's open now. The dynamic lighting has a wall there because I didn't know how to do that. So yeah,
Yep.
I'll move you through if you want to see.
Can I check it for traps then?
It's open, but you can check.
Oh,
the traps
if
on
it's
the way
open,
in.
yeah, fine. Well, actually, you know what? I'm actually going to check it because there's so many.
You see what you see when you go through.
Traps going through.
I'll go ahead and join Kiva on that.
Yep, I'll move you through as well.
Oh,
Seems to be the
what?
remnants of a summoning circle. Or actually, no, remnants of a teleportation circle, sorry, is what I meant. Here. It's broken. Very broken.
Okay, we can only see the edge of it, yeah?
Yeah, the map doesn't extend further.
Grand,
It's like
that's what we
a
wanted
small
to
room.
check.
Yeah.
Grand.
It kind of just curves back around, and like the walls kind of hold the back of the circle. Like there's nothing really in here.
Okay. I'm just gonna like look, have a good look around in here.
Yeah, roll investigation again. I'll actually say because there's no traps, you can use that 20. There
Okay.
you do find a few bits.
Okay.
You find another healing potion. There.
Okay. Hold on, let me write
You
this down.
find a
Healing
pouch
potion.
of gold coins. They're older gold coins. They don't seem to be modeled the same as the currency you use nowadays.
Okay.
The stamping on them is different. In that regard, very different to anything you've ever seen. You find a small circle of what appears to be iron. It's coin sized. You find a horn that's been sliced.
Okay.
You don't know what the horn's from. It's like a black kind of horn. And you find another vial of drow poison.
Horn and drow poison. Okay. Have I a general list of how many coins I have, or just a little bag of them, or?
You have the one weird coin, and then the other weirder. Well, they seem to be gold, but just older,
Okay.
or maybe potentially from a different. This is teleportation circle. You don't know. So you see, it seems to be. I'd say about, if you take your time to count them, there's about 20.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep them separate in their little doodad.
Yeah, and then the other coin, it's a slightly larger. Like it's
It's iron.
like a normal gold coin would be like a €1. This would be a €2. I
Okay.
suppose, for want the description. Slightly bigger. It's made of iron, and it is stamped with something, but it seems to have been worn from handling the coin.
Okay, so I can't make out what's stamped on it.
It looks like it may have been a face, but the details are not very clear.
Okay. Cool boola.
Hey, Sean, welcome in. Sliced horn, Baromir? No, not that kind of horn. It's in a horn of a thing, a horn off something. It does seem like hand shaped, like not hand shaped, but like the horn seems like it fits into a hand quite well.
Mm. Okay.
It potentially could be used as a wand, but you're not a wizard. You don't know that stuff.
No. I need to hold up, guys. Look at this thing.
Do you point it at anyone?
When I get back with everybody else, I will say it. When everybody's
Okay, yeah, because if you point, just let me know if you point that at anyone at any point. Do let me know.
Okay.
So, that's kind of all that's in there. Ridmac, you kind of scan around the room. It doesn't seem like I'll give you with your passive. It doesn't seem like you missed anything there in that regard.
Well, it's a good thing this here is broken because it's illegal.
It's very illegal.
Yeah.
Well, no, teleportations aren't illegal. Per se.
I don't see a permit from the Department of Transportation here.
It's true.
Yeah, it's not maintained. There's no safety protocols here. Very
Look at this
illegal. It's out of order.
There's
Yeah.
there's no railings.
I will also say there is a slight smell of brimstone in there.
Okay, let me go.
Yep.
So
Illegal.
Bye-bye.
Very illegal. So I'll move you back through there. That door was that statue, by the way, that there was a sickle in his hand that you can see. It just kind of slid back and then rotated.
Anything on this goblin of import after the...
A few arrows.
Okay.
I'll kick that goblin just for good measure as I leave.
Actually, I will say he does have another. He's another one of those weird gold coins he's maybe taking for himself.
Ooh, I will take it and put it with the others.
Yep. So as you kind of return here, that's mostly it that's in this room. There isn't really a whole bunch else. There are a few jars here.
Have we gone over here?
You have.
There's traps.
Yeah, you don't know how they work.
I'm going to look into the jars. Investigation.
Yep.
You want to do that when I'm not standing next to you?
That's a nat one.
Honestly, even with a nat one, I'm going to say you don't manage to look into the jar because as soon as you open it, the smell has you retching.
No. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
not
the
doing
smell
that.
of decay and rotten flesh. There's body parts that have been shoved into these jars.
Okay. No one look into the jars. Ugh. I thought my cuisine was bad.
Max, what are you doing down the end of Lara? Like these are just kind of, Lara's kind of just standing back, minding her own. She's kind of freaked out from the murder and death that's occurred. Everybody might be muted.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Maybe you can't hear us. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. What? What am I doing?
What's Max up to while the others are discovering?
So while they were faffing around with traps and getting stabbed with stuff and God knows what else they were idioting about, I have just stood at the top of these stairs.
Yep.
And I'd like to get a feel for whether there's fresh air coming up or if there's kind of a staleness to just get an idea of what might be going on down there.
Can I get a perception check off you, please?
You can if you want.
I do want.
Yes, why not?
Roll it.
That's an 18.
I wouldn't say the air is fresh, but there is an air flow.
Is it flowing down?
Down.
Okay.
Very faint. Like it's not much. It's not like there's a breeze,
Yeah.
but it's like you can feel the air moving.
And then I would have
You
done
do
that.
hear the occasional choke sobbing sounds.
Choke sobbing
But
sounds.
they don't seem
Okay.
to be coming from that way. They seem to be coming from where the trap door is.
Okay. Okay. Not gonna deal with that right now,
I will
but
say these stairs descend a very long way.
yeah, okay.
Like you cannot see the bottom. And
I can't
the
see
torches
further in.
stop maybe like 10 feet in.
Yeah, I can't see if anything in the dark anyway. So it's sort of, yeah,
It's very.
it's all good.
I will say you gather from just like the echo as you kind of like down and how things, it's a very long way. Oh, sorry, there was leaning back there. Yeah, so as I said there, I don't know if chat can hear me properly. It's very deep. Like you're talking about a couple of 100 feet minimum down.
What about the smell? So anything just
Smells stale. Like
yeah.
air.
All right. So I guess there's nothing smells dead or anything like that.
No,
So
not from there. You kind of get the whiff from the jars now that Keen's opened them and disturbed it.
and then I will at least have an idea of what might be going on down there and have a look. I'm just going to walk through these traps up here.
Yeah, they haven't seemed to reset.
There. And
I will say at this point, from the other side of the door on the trapped area, you hear a loud shriek of anger. Like it's kind of a mixture of agony and anger.
Huh.
Down there where the skull's heads are?
Yeah. Ridmac, can I specifically get you to make a history check, please?
Sure. I like history checks.
Actually, no, insight. Sorry.
I can also do an insight. Might be better than my history. Yeah, it is. By two. It's a 6.
It's a slight familiarity to the voice, but you don't know who it is.
Well, I'm gonna start ritualistically casting detect magic.
Yeah, go for it.
There's no point in rushing in there when there's weird screaming happen in areas where there's traps. Hey, Lordship, if you want to just move over there real quick, just to kind of put your face closer to those skulls, that would be real helpful. Like,
no, I've already helped with most of the traps. You just figure it out.
well, I'm just a loyal help. I'm just a loyal help here. Hey, Max, you got a face you can put over there?
I've got the face of a fucking angel.
You know what, Max? You got. Oh, well, all right then.
I will just cheek to cheek with one of these statues.
Yep.
Smush.
Oops.
That's not a good idea.
What happens?
I, as the player, do not care about touching strange statues.
There is a weird smell off the statue. Like, there's a smell of old blood.
There usually is.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Sniffling of statues?
Can I look inside the hole?
Sorry.
What?
In the statue, like the gap in the statue, or like the eyes?
Yeah, I like the gap in the statue.
It's pretty much flush. It's very like you can see the seam, but it's not really a hole.
Okay. So like if I poke my sword in, it won't move.
I'm going to need you to make a luck check.
Okay. This is important.
Yeah.
The odds are good, evens are bad. Yeah, no. Yeah, you kind of push, but nothing happens. I'd say at this stage, about 10 minutes have passed, kind of you just kind of poking and prodding at the statues, trying to see what causes things. Ridmac, your detect magic goes off. There is enchanting magic on the door. So there is a magical effect on the door. There would be evocation magic on these torches. There. So obviously they're like enchanted torches to come on. There's a faint vibe of necromancy coming from the jars.
Yep. Okay then.
And the actual statues themselves, there is a abjuration, maybe.
These statues here.
Yeah, there's like a weird there's a magic field off them. Like there's definitely something there. I don't know what school this magic would actually be in without kind of giving away what it does. So there's a magic field.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door or attempt to open the door.
You're not gonna check for traps or anything. I will give that for free.
I will look for traps. I will look for traps first.
I would say just because you
welcome raiders.
This room is traps. Hey raid, thanks.
Woo.
You raided us.
Hi. Roll together RPG.
Hey, roll together RPG. Thanks, Mel.
Woo.
Welcome in.
Yeah, within 11, you get the feeling the door is locked. First of all,
Okay.
you definitely it's more of a magic trap, but like you can see the runes around the lock, and if you've
Okay.
it might set something off.
Master bounty hunter / inquisitor, blah 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 blah. There is runes on this door. Do you know how to get rid of them?
Well, yeah, you just if you put your hand out onto the runes and you're like, hey, runes, I would like to read you, and you just don't dodge when the fireball sets off.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that because you're so much more proficient in the arcane arts. I don't even have any magic at all.
Well, that's good. I mean, no one should really be engaging in the use of magic. I think that is generally just a better way of approaching life.
You use magic.
I am authorized by the law. All right, don't
Do
you
you
lecture me.
Produce your license.
I don't need one. Mine is ranger magic. I'm allowed.
Yeah, you actually don't need one.
That's right. I'm following the rules.
Would Alara have any idea of the runes and stuff?
I'm going to give her an Arcana check. I don't think she's not very educated on magic, but
Where's my fingers?
give her a check.
And what was the school of magic you said was on that door?
Boo.
Enchantment. She gets 5. She knows there's runes. She will offer to use her mage hand to try open it.
Cool, yeah.
So, yeah, Keen, are you picking the lock, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna wait till the rune is gone.
Okay, yeah. Alara will kind of advise you all to back out of the room.
Back out of the room. Oh, this isn't good.
What was the school you said on the door?
It's enchantment of sorts.
Enchantment.
Yeah.
Well,
Like if it goes off, something's going to happen. Essentially, it's more maybe abjuration. Actually, might be more accurate. I'm not really certain.
Well, if it's enchantment magic, what is on that door is very illegal. There is contraband on that door. The door is using contraband magic.
So as the mage hand, Ridmac, are you stepping out of the room? Max, are you stepping out of the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna be actually making my way over here to around.
Why don't you go arrest the door then?
We are. If you would just go and knock on it real quick.
Max, have you stepped out of the room, or are you just standing there?
I am standing right here, battle axe drawn.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. As the mage hand touches off the door and pushes against the room, it flashes. As it does so, can you give me a D4, please, Max?
The 4.
So
That's a 3.
William Defoe.
Well, as I was about to say, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So you roll this one. Can I get a dex save as well, please? Because I don't know if you've danger sense yet, but it would go off if this is triggered. I don't know what level you get danger sense.
I have an advantage against effects that I can see.
You can see it opening, yeah.
Yeah. Haha.
So roll your dex.
That's
you're fine.
20.
You jump back just in time, but as it opens, these dark tendrils of shadow just slam out of the thing. They kind of grab like a rock that's on the ground there at your feet and pull it back in, and it just slams shut. You have a feeling that would have been you had you failed your dex.
Well, that's fucking weird.
Okay, why don't we check out the other door?
The door is open now.
Oh, door's open. Okay.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah.
Screw you, Dave. That was Arthur speaking because I'm, using the stupid accent.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Door is swung open, and there's just another long corridor.
Oh,
Wait,
good job.
Are we calling that tentacle thing Dave? What
Yep.
the fuck is going on?
I knew a Dave from college.
Statue now.
Oh, so strange. Really into some strange smut.
1d4 healing for the next monster incoming for that.
Approved.
Well, Dave, I've told you about the next monster, so yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
You didn't know start killing him for information.
So, we're going to copy us over and move us to the next map.
Okay.
But before we do that, a quick word from not our sponsors, but people that we promote, as we're going to take our quick break.
He wants to prepare to kill us. See you in a bit, guys.
It's great.
You're back.
Hello, people. We are back, apparently, according to Kate. So I hope you can hear me. I hope you enjoyed that new animation thing that we kind of got going. As Kate calls it, the stinger. There. So yeah, it's something that we did. I don't know who did that. I think was it Christian? Apologies if I'm wrong. Yeah, it was Christian. Yeah, the former technomancer still reigns supreme with his magic powers of helping us out. So much love towards Christian there for that. There, I think the first time we showed it was on our anniversary. I have honestly did not see it myself. I wasn't on the screen, so that's my first time actually seeing it fully. So in this regards, we're going to move on. Our party has decided during the break there that they've realized that I dropped the hint that they should probably take a long rest. So, what are you guys doing as you kind of traverse this long, like couple of 100 feet hallway?
I'll probably just put up the
dome.
The dome.
Okay, so who is doing that?
Who can do that?
Anyone can read a scroll.
All right.
It's two is doing it.
Oh, I don't touch magic, so
I'll do it if that's okay with you, Redmac. Am I sanctioned?
Well, I mean, this doesn't appear to be any sort of like unsanctioned magic.
Tiny Hut's fine. It's essentially a camp. They sell scrolls of Tiny Hut in camping stores.
Okay.
It's not like it's dominate person or
Alara cringes slightly as you say that.
Okay.
You know, all those illegal spells that are out there that, you know, make you bleed through your nose and fireball without a license is not acceptable.
So as you guys throw up the dome, kind of it's a scroll. So the way I do Liam's Tiny Hut in the scroll is it's more of it's like a pop-up tent. So you pull open the scroll. It actually doesn't take the 10-minute cast time. You just kind of throw the scroll across the ground, and it is a big it's one of those. It folds and it folds and folds and folds until it takes the surface area. It's like a tarp on the ground, and it's a big hempen cloth material scroll. And then as it does so, that runes the arcane circle on it flashes and kind of forms this orangey dome there that you guys can enter in. It stays up for 8 hours. It is perfectly good climatized. You're not gonna get sweat building up the inside of it. It's air probably passes through, but that's only all that can pass through. And whoever cast it can decide who can and can't enter. There's runes on the inside that you can press to do that, and as you cast it, you kind of get that mental knowledge of how that works yourself.
Cool. Do that then.
It is a single-use scroll, though. However, so
no.
Unfortunately, as cool as it will be, it is a single use. So as it flashes up, the magic circle that's on it does fade away, but it leaves the runes to change who can enter and exit. But they, even as you notice it, they are very slowly going lighter and lighter, which is kind of counting down the length of the spell.
Okay.
So if you guys want to take your long rest, you are more than welcome.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Are we taking watches?
I think we probably should.
Always.
In the dungeon, so yeah.
Just
who's going to take the first watch?
I will.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it'll just be you then in that regard, unless anyone else wants to take it with you. Okay,
I'll ask Arthur, can I have the journal just to kind of look at it again while I'm
oh, absolutely. You read that. Then I have to fall straight to sleep.
Cool. So yeah, I'll kind of be just looking over it and trying to look in between the bindings and stuff while I'm doing my watch.
You're trying to look in between the bindings,
just to see if there's anything hidden,
Okay. I did not expect you guys to do this quickly. You do notice that the spine, the book, is loosely bound.
Mm-hmm. Get my note.
So it looks like you can maybe pull the cover off and reveal an inner hidden page on the front.
Ooh, okay, I'll do that.
Cool. So give me 1 sec here, because this is actually written in physical notes, because this is from when I first started running the campaign. I'm not sure if this over yet, because I was not expecting you guys to do this quickly.
There you go.
Okay, so On the page, it's fairly simply written. This diary belongs to Arden the Swift of the Stone Mine Monks.
Arnold the Swift.
Arden, Arden, the Swift.
Arden the Swift.
Yeah.
Of where? Sorry.
Of the Stone Mine Monks.
Stone Mine Monks.
Immediately, you'll know what that means because you are a monk yourself
Yeah.
of a different. It's a different order, but you do know these. They are monks that that are operated out of the Library of Carthus the Silent, which is actually located in the mountains. I would say relatively near. It's not. I say very near. It's about 2-3 weeks of a walk across the plains.
Isn't that where we were going to go?
It was where you were advised to stay away from by
stay away from.
Spira. Yeah.
Okay. So this is his diary. Okay.
It's yes, Arden.
Oh, and would I have any idea as to why it would have been hidden that way?
It's just more so it's like if it's found and like it looks like it's been it's like an inner page of a journal like I suppose yeah, old software on physical notes.
You're gone a little bit too far away, Carrie.
Sorry, I was gonna say so it's like see how there's this page here that's like a blank page for like writing like that exact sort of thing. This is my old software on notes before I started going digital. That was kind of stuck back there either from years of use or like just whatever way it was. It wasn't actually hidden like a fix. It's just it wasn't when you first looked at it. It wasn't overturned, but you managed to peel it back.
Okay, so it wasn't like it wasn't really hidden. It was just happenstance.
Yeah, it's just either maybe something spilled on the journal.
Okay.
Like there is blood stains on the journals, maybe just something like caused it to stick.
Okay.
So that's what you find in the journal. Can you actually give me a history check on that name?
I will do. That's gonna be an 8. Go me.
You've no idea who Arden is. You know about the Stone Monks. You don't know who Arden is. Wouldn't. Okay. You need over 15.
Could have been that.
So the name doesn't ring a bell, but you know the place. You know the name. You know the monks. Like that. And actually, I'll give you what they study. They, for the most part, are isolationists, and they devote themselves to protecting the knowledge of that library.
Okay.
It's a repository of old magics, old like accords and stuff, old history. So like it's a place that you can go to kind of, if they allow you in, learn things about the world the way it was before certain events occurred, such as the Godfall that I mentioned there, where gods kind of waged a battle on the surface of the material plane and stuff. There, they have some of the very few surviving books from before that time, and a few other bits.
Okay.
So, that's kind of it. During your watch, you do hear that pain shrieking from down the tunnel.
Okay.
Can I get you to give me a history check on that, actually, just to see if you remember? I recognize the voice more so.
I'm gonna guess no. Oh God, my history is bad. 5.
No, same as what Redmack. There's a familiarity there, but something just doesn't sound entirely right with it.
Okay.
And that your watch, for the most part, passes uneventfully. Every now and again, and maybe every like hour or so, you hear a wail, like a moaning wail, coming from down the tunnel. Just a pain and like sadness and grief.
Okay.
That's about it.
Cool. Well, not cool, but cool.
Okay, following that, who'll be taking the next watch? Stuck pages, he says. His name and John and John, you bastards. So who will be who's up next?
Who am I waking up?
I will.
Yep, Arthur.
And I will show Arthur as I'm going to sleep. I'll show Arthur. Look what I found in the front of the book, and then I will go to sleep.
I will say, Arthur, it means nothing to you. I'm not even going to ask for a history check. There's no logical way that Arthur would know who this is.
Yeah, fair.
So, like with Kiva, she comes from a monastic background. It's possible word of other monks would have spread, but in this case, it just wouldn't make sense. Arthur, as you your watch for the most part goes mostly uneventful. Can I get you to make a wisdom save towards, as in like, your 2 hours of starting to kind of come to an end. You're about to kind of get up and wake up the others. If you're getting
That
20,
is a
you lucky
natural
bastard.
20.
You feel now, actually, I will say, you now have the choice whether or not you allow this. You feel the tingling
Okay.
of a potential sending spell.
Okay. I'm So something sending a message to me.
You feel like something is trying to communicate with you. I would say you're not a magician, you're not a mage, you're not a caster, you don't know exactly what's
Yeah.
being done. You feel like there's like, it's like something is trying to speak to you, but you're ignoring it, and you can't make out what it's saying until you stop ignoring it.
I'm going to listen.
Okay. You hear? Hello. Hello, is this Arthur? Arthur! And that's forward. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
I roll spending slightly different. I'm not going to stick to 26 words as DM. Players may, but I'm not doing that for this guy. This guy has spell out slots to burn. He'll just keep casting. Arthur, it's Arcane here in the Ravenite Chapel. I believe you guys have been sent down a hole of sorts to investigate cult signs. I strongly suggest you report to us with any findings you have. On your return, you may reply to this message.
Okay, so sure thing, 100%. It's been pretty smooth sailing so far. We'll tell you later.
Okay. At this stage, when you say that, you feel that familiar tingle again. I was like, good. It is important we work together on this. It would be a shame to have you as an enemy. And then he doesn't seem to allow you to reply to the message.
Well, that was very threatening.
Did it send the accent along with it?
Yeah. That's actually a good...
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so does it just send what my natural voice is?
It's a mental message. You're thinking. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to say it out loud. I was wondering.
You do to actually cast the spell, but I would say it's more so like you have to speak the words, and then you're.
So what the real question I'm asking is...
Actually, no, it would carry the accent then in that logic.
Yeah, it would carry the accent.
Yeah.
Good, okay. Grand. So he doesn't hear the fake British accent. Great.
Which accent is that now?
The Russian.
No accent. This is my normal voice. What are you on about? Who was that again?
Arcane. He was the cleric that was leading the group of Ravenite paladins.
Okay.
He half elf with dark hair, and he was wearing like a weird magic monocle that seemed to allow him to see. It allowed him extra insight into things, is the vibe you got from it when he was talking. You were speaking to him.
Grand. Okay. But yeah, is anything else happening on my watch?
Yeah, actually. About 10 minutes or so after he stopped speaking to you, another message comes through. Different feeling presence. If you want to resist it, make a wisdom save again. If not, it'll play through.
I'll let it play through.
Arthur, I've been trying to reach the others, but nothing's going through. They must be asleep. It's Garsh. That cleric that you came here with, he's up to something. I don't trust him. He's been kicking down doors. Even his own paladins seem to be a bit wary of him. I don't know. You can reply to this message.
You would send that message first, because he just sent a message to me looking for information based off the cult. It was moderately threatening. I don't know if that's 24 words, but it's around there, I think.
Yeah, it's 26, and you can, but like the sender can upcast it, is how I rule it, and they can increase the words by 10 by each time. So if they upcast it, you get the extra words as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be too strict on it. Like, we'll worry about that when you guys start casting sending spells. We'll figure out a way to do it. You kind of hear back. You have a pause for a minute. Potentially he's using a long like Garsh doesn't seem like he'd have the access to that sort of magic. So potentially he's using a device to do it. A magic item. They're common enough. You hear him. Sorry, I had to find the charge. Yeah, no, he's dragged a few people out into the streets. Not everyone he's interrogated has survived. They're not being subtle in their approach. I think, while they may be after what we're after, they're more than willing to hurt people to get it. But yeah, you can reply as well. He hasn't said it.
So far, I have told him nothing. I have told him that it has been smooth sailing. I do the inverted commas. I don't know if that translates.
No, it doesn't.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah, but he probably gets what you mean.
Yeah.
Your voice. Yeah.
Hopefully, I will be able to lie to him if needs be.
I hear briefly after another moment or two. He's like, right, well, just keep an eye. Yeah, fuck, they're coming up the drive. If I'm not here when you get back, you know why. And then silence.
Do we still get paid if you're dead?
You didn't have the ability to answer the message. You didn't leave it open.
Yeah, with that, I'll probably just continue watching.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to take over for the final watch?
I'll do that.
Yeah, we're back.
I like to do watches.
Ridmac, what did you think of those Inquisitors?
Well, they're doing God's work, and I like God. You like God. We all like God, right? You wouldn't want me to tell them that you don't like God.
Which God in specific? There is a few.
I don't know.
You know they were Raven Queen followers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that the Raven one.
Right.
The lady, the Raven lady.
And
that one.
What is your opinion on members of the law enforcement abusing their power?
Well, I mean, so long as they're doing what the state needs them to be doing, I mean, that's why we give them qualified immunity.
You're such a fucking...
That's actually on the nose as to what happens as well. That, the church is... It genuinely agreed that the church handles the church's business, and the kingdom and the ward guard do not get involved unless it's absolutely necessary. Dave and Chet goes, is it Father?
Okay. Why do you think that they are abusing their authority or something? We could always file a complaint with I don't know, the church. They'd send an inquisition to find out whether or not they're actually breaking the rules. They would look into themselves, of course, because that makes a lot of sense. And usually they don't find any sort of wrongdoing, and the person who complains is usually the one who gets beaten into the street later.
You've been very helpful. Thank you so much. Enjoy your watch. I'm going to go sleep.
Dave in chat says Ridmac seems like a Karen, and you were spot on.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's totally Karen.
Magic Karen.
Yeah.
Okay,
a red hat too.
This is during Ridmac's watch. You will hear this as he does send another message to you. Okay, Arthur, it's Garsh. They've gone. I'm okay. They're really trying to push for the location that you guys are at. So be careful when you leave.
Thanks for the Thanks for the heads up.
What was that?
What do you mean? I clearly just spoke in it, but
okay.
Yeah, we're very tired, and you're tired, and you're echoes.
Yeah, echoes.
Interference, as Dave said. Going through a tunnel.
I haven't knocked off the video, have I? Because my browser just closed the screen for some reason.
No. You seem
No,
to still
no,
be
you're
there.
good.
It does that sometimes. Yeah. So that it just kind of lets you know that he's okay, and then that's kind of where that leaves. Ridmac, your watch, I would say mostly goes monumentally. Can I get one more history check from you as those whales and groans start up again about an hour before everyone's due to wake up?
Oh man, I hate those whales. 11. Better than the last time.
A boon would make the difference.
Oh, are you trying to get me to spin a boon?
I'm saying if you wish to spend the boon, you may take interest in what you will learn.
Oh, I mean, I've got a spare one. Fine,
Might
I'll
as well.
spend it. Might as well.
Yeah, that's what you needed. Ridmac,
Yep.
you hear like a very strained voice, a distorted voice, shout something down the hall about it being all their fault. That voice inspires a slight bit of irritation in the back of your mind. As after a minute or two of just sitting there pondering, he's like, where do I know that from? That sounds like salmon.
Salmon. I'm gonna load a crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately leave the tent.
You're gonna head off on your own.
I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker.
Hey, can I get you to
I'm not
Are you
quiet
being
about
stealthy?
it.
No, you're not being stealthy.
Well, I will be stealthy when I leave, but I'm not being stealthy when I leave. I will be stealthy as I'm going. I will be stealthy when I'm leaving.
It's
Does that
clear
make
as mud.
sense? Yeah.
You're trying to
There
sneak
is-
away from the party, but not. Up to
No.
the door.
I'm trying to. I'm not trying to be sneaky about leaving. There is an immediate, visceral, gut reaction hearing salmon.
Oh, so it's another salmon.
Salmon.
Yeah, I will say with that, you probably do wake up the rest of the party, and I will allow you to fall on your long rest. But Ridmac, if you want to set off down the tunnel ahead of them there, you'll probably have about 100 feet head start.
Yep.
God damn it.
I'm not waiting for them. I'm gonna go kill that motherfucker.
Okay. Are you going to try sneak as you get down further the tunnel?
Yep. In fact, I'm going to use my Nerf Neblin camouflage
Mm.
to give myself advantage as I'm making my way down.
Yeah, go for it.
Making my way. We're
So
an 11.
silly.
So stealthy.
I mean, it's better than the 9.
It's better than a 9.
Yeah, you gotta make your way. You gotta get to. I'm gonna move us on to the next map.
I mean, it's not like he's being quiet because he is mumbling under his breath. You know, motherfucker, stand up.
Can you guys see on this
goddamn
map?
kneecaps?
I cannot.
No.
Hold on. We're right over on the left-hand side.
I'm gonna skin your face off and then make you wear your face so I can skin it off again and shoot you in your eyeballs.
Dave, you say this as if I haven't shown you what salmon has turned into.
He's turned into a giant talking fish.
Wait, yeah, you can see. Can you guys see where you are now?
Yep.
Let me. King, can you see?
I cannot.
See a hallway.
I can see my character, and I can't. I cannot see anything
there's
else.
no light. Yeah, there's no light in the hallway. That's grand. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna put.
Oh,
do you
great.
guys light a torch?
Light a torch.
Do you light a torch?
Arthur.
Yeah, fuck it. I light a torch, and then like put it like I put it on the wall or something, so I'm not actually physically holding it.
There is no sconces.
I don't trust torches anymore.
There. Can you see that? Does that actually give you light?
Like, yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that to your journal. So give me 1 second.
Okay. Let's continue. Seemingly, we're going to go kill some salmon.
Will Ridmac have got much further than us than where we are now?
Ridmac is we're probably at this door, and you guys are probably a good bit further back in the tunnel.
Okay. I'll let him go through the door first if he's gone.
Kick in the door.
You're not gonna be able to kick in this door.
Okay, then.
Did you see through the door there?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have yet, but I will say just yeah. as you try to kick in the door, can I get a strength check from you, please?
What
Sure.
was that on stream?
So
It's
nothing.
fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
I want to go back upstairs.
You like in athletics?
So
What do you-
as athletics or strength, whichever you prefer. It's a big, heavy iron door, though. So the DC will be honestly 16 will do it. Yep, I was gonna say it's gonna be 15. So yeah, you slam into the door, and at first it kind of doesn't move, and you're like, oh shit, and then it just goes and makes a really loud noise as it kind of clips open. Revealing, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but
Nope. There's a
I need to
wall.
learn how to, I don't know how to do that properly, guys. I apologize. I'm just gonna get let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna change that to what about now?
Yep, I can see him there.
Oh. Great.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna wait for stream to get to. Yep. So as you emerge through, you guys are still a bit further back, so I would say Ridmac is like the only one who sees this at the moment. As you emerge through, there are 3 Drow that seem to be in a trance, each sitting at a sconce that is burning with green fire. In the middle, what seemingly changed to this cracked circle of magic is a. Let's show you what you guys see here, because you'll pop onto the GM layer, or onto the token layer. Is this creature? And Ridmac, you immediately recognize the facial features and the stupid haircut.
Salmon!
This is Salmon, and was Salmon.
No.
Still is. Still
From
is
here,
his
you
stupid
can see
face.
his left eye has been gouged out, leaving just a dark socket. He's sprouted twisted feathered wings that have kind of like are kind of at odd angles, like seem usable, but like tormented. His face seems to have like kind of sunk on one side, and there the side is missing eye socket. His hands and his arms are covered in like a thick fur, and his like feet have burst out through boots and seem to be taloned and like clawed. He's still carrying his spear. He seems to have gone back and found it there, and he seems to currently be kind of like almost floating in midair, but chained to this thing. He is clutching a book in his other hand.
Well, I mean, in the back of my mind, I am pleased that he looks like he's not having a good time. But I'm not here to rescue him.
No,
I'm here to arrest that motherfucker. Sam, you're under arrest for being a piece of shit. And
do you
we'll
say
open
that
fire.
out loud?
Yeah, and I'll open fire on one of the Drow.
Yeah, rolled it. I will say they're in their trance. You do have advantage. Actually, auto crit. They're asleep.
They're asleep?
Yep, they're in trance.
Oh, well, okay then. Pew.
Misses.
The 14.
That's 12, isn't it? Was the 2?
12 plus 2 is 14.
Oh, it's fighting style. Yeah, no, 14 hits.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was like a guidance or a blast.
Rangers for 11 points of piercing.
Doesn't die, but he does seem to snap awake.
Good morning, Twinkle Toes.
He kind of slashes out at you, and like I'm gonna get us to roll initiative after this, but he like, screams out at you in Undercommon, and he will he's gonna hit you with a little bit of swamp.
Oh. Okay then.
Next side, please.
Over there with your little fairy fire.
Yep, he kind of reaches
so cool.
that green fire, flicks it towards you, and you dodge it effortlessly. I will say at this point, you guys have come running up the tunnel, so can you guys make a dex save for the fairy fire as well? Kane's fine.
I've pressed it, but it's taking. Why is it still doing that? Sorry.
No, you're good. It's 21. You're good. Max, can you give me one as well? Max, you save, and Alara is, I think, going to save. I should open her sheet. Come on, Alara, load. That's her spells. Dex. she fails. She's lit up like a Christmas tree with this green fire, but seems to be burning around her, but not actually hurting her. So I'm gonna leave you guys where you are. So stay where you are, and can I get you to start rolling initiative? I'll change the music over now. 2 seconds. Where's this end game?
I'm sorry, did you say end game?
It's the name of the song.
Okay, phew. Don't end us. That is menacing.
Everyone in? Oh, Lara's not.
Lara, yeah.
Can roll the initiative and didn't roll. Roll 20. It would be great if one day you just decided to do your job for me. You know, I'd really appreciate it. Initiative. I will say, Ridmark, what's your passive perception?
16.
There's an egg beneath the days where salmon is. A large red egg.
God damn, salmon's laying eggs too. Against the natural order, thanks.
I think they call that row.
Oh, probably a 6 row.
Nice. So, first up, we are going to have Salmon himself. So as you strike this drow, he kind of looks up. And as he does so, he's still chained, but he's going to look at you and he's going to cast something at you. The Salmon learned magic in his time of being tortured down here for 3 days. So,
That's
you're going to get one of those. And this is very illegal.
That's the most illegal.
And you're going to get one of them's.
Oh man, he's so under arrest.
Cracked with 6 points of force damage as he kind of looks up and that empty eye socket sparks with this like black obsidian, like purplish mix of lightning, and it just goes and crackles towards you. And then does he get a second? No, he doesn't. So then he is going to use his bonus action after the fact, because he's not a very smart fella, more of a fart smeller. He casts Hex.
Oh.
So, as that lightning discharges at you, you're not going to take the extra necrotic damage because he's doing it out of order because Salmon's dumb, and that was an intentional choice, by the way. As this sort of black lightning kind of crackles around your body, forming around you, you feel this like sensation of overwhelming disgust fill you, and he's going to hex your dexterity.
Okay. I'm going to hex his face.
Dave gave him a boon.
There's a man!
Yeah.
He's not damage face.
Yes!
God damn it.
Kiva, you just see... actually, Ridmark, you're knocked back 10 feet.
Oh!
I forgot. Carry this.
Repelling blast.
Oh man, Sam is going to get that. He's going to get it. He's going to get it so hard.
So Kiva, it's now your turn. You just see Ridmark get blasted with this bolt of lightning, of like black lightning, and he goes sailing past the two of you as you kind of run along. And he probably like screams out "Salmon" as he flies.
Yep.
Let's be honest here.
Yep. Cursing his name.
So, what are you doing, Kiva? I obviously can't know your short mounts, so thank you, man. Oh no.
No, I'm alright. So I think I can get to that guy. If I get to that square, can I hit that guy?
You can.
Okay, right. So then I'll just run like a wagon train. Oh, I can't get through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Help me, DM. I have a problem with doors. Okay.
I'll figure out how that works eventually.
And I will hit him with my new staff.
Spider staff, go for it.
Now it only has a one-handed option.
Just roll a normal quarter staff for damage, and then just change your damage to poison.
Okay, cool. That is F you. Fucking fuck.
He is prone. So you get
So-
advantage.
Do I not get disadvantage?
No, he's prone. He's lying down.
Okay.
He's asleep.
I will.
Disadvantage is range attacks.
If I was far away, yeah, I get you. I'm on top of him. Come on, be better than 9, please. Yay, 25.
Yeah, so that hits, and you do 6 points of poison. You murder this guy. 6 points of poison, sorry.
Poison, yeah. He's straight up murdered. With...
Yeah, so as you kind of crack him across the head with this, you almost feel like an energy kind of discharge from the staff as like it kind of catches it before you actually hit him, and you just see him wither slightly, like his face drops, and like you know it's like a weird burning sensation across him as he hits the deck.
Nice.
With that, you do notice one of the chains binding Salmon snaps off and slides back into the ground.
I'm torn now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I
find out.
can't get any further or anything.
Is
so
that
I'll
if you're
just-
turn? You have a bonus
yeah,
action.
Yeah, I
You
can.
could step in the wind if you wanted, but let's keep it.
Yeah, how far can I step at the wind? Let me see. Step at the wind.
It's your dash.
Dash. So that'd be
So
under
it's your double
45.
movement.
Let's
45.
see, how far will that get me? Will that get me to this guy? Yes, it will. Okay.
We'll get you to that guy, yeah.
Feck it. I'll go to this guy. Or will I go to
He is
Salmon?
also in a trance and prone. Up to you.
No, I'll go for this guy. I don't mean to be on top of him. sorry.
Salmon, if you were to try to get to Salmon, it will be difficult terrain though. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this guy so far because I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
Salmon right now. None like Rude. Let's
So
see.
that is your action and your bonus action, isn't it?
Oh yes, just sorry. I meant to use my unarmed strike. Not the
You can
quarter.
only do that as a bonus action if you've hit.
Haven't
so
done
if you're
something
using
else.
your bonus action.
Ah, crap. Alright. Shit. Shouldn't have moved.
Yeah.
Grant. Okay, cool.
No, you're fine. Look, you're learning the class. It's okay.
Yep.
Max, it'll be you up next then, if that's it for Kiva.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah. Okay. So Max, whenever you're ready.
Okay, let's do fuck all because I'm miles away from everything. I need to move first.
30
So
feet will get you in the door.
30 feet will get me through the door.
I'm over here just because.
I'm gonna get through the door. Yeah, squeeze through the door. Small gap in between.
You do see what I described to Red Max, so a twisted and horrible looking version of Salmon.
Which was always what he looked like.
Is that the guy from the cult?
That's the guy who
Who
tripped up
ran
Red
off?
Mac, that Red Mac tried to murder and then ran off.
The fuck's he doing here? Oh, never mind. Fuck it. I will. I don't know what's going on. I see a dead drow.
Yep.
Get
You
either
can
next
see
to
it,
another
yeah.
drow.
Yeah, you
And
can see
another
pretty much
drow.
everything in this room because the light expanded from this is pretty bright.
Drow have tried to kill us.
Yes.
So we're gonna get another 30-ish feet. Fuck it. 30-ish feet
Maybe action
sort
dash
of
in
here.
there, yeah.
Yep. And because I've done that, I can't do anything else.
You could rage.
Shall I
for one
rage?
second.
Do I want to rage? Yes. I'm gonna be confused about this guy who is the guy from our carriage on our travels here. But now he's here. The confusion is real. Confusion
Let's say as
rage.
you're now this close, you do look like he looks like he's in immense pain right now.
Confusion rage. Rah. And that's my turn.
Red Mac.
All right. Let's see
Yeah, we're on the
here.
tournament. Let me change that.
We're going to pop to where I can see him again. Motherfucker. And I'm going to hit him with the Hunter's Mark.
Yep. There's no save. You just mark him, right?
Just mark him.
What does your hunter's mark look like?
I don't know. I don't think it has a visual effect. But it's probably like finger guns.
Yeah, so
and
just finger gun,
then
and then pull out your.
and
actual-
then like across its forehead is like under arrest, like right on his forehead. And by arrest, I mean shoot you. So we're going to light crossbow him in the face.
Yeah.
Think that
You get
hits?
advantage, right? Yeah, 19 hits.
I don't think I have advantage now. It'd be 1 point of hunter's mark damage and 5 points of piercing damage for a total of 6.
Okay, he looks fairly unbothered. It does the full whack, but
Then I'll duck behind the wall here.
yep.
Smarter than you, Salmon. Give it up. And
Lara's gonna.
That's it.
Oh yeah, is that it for your turn?
Hmm?
Is that it for your turn?
That's it.
Lara's gonna rush through.
You seem to have skipped me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think the order changed for some reason.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Ridmack and you were on 16 at the same time. I would have rearranged it to add the Drow in because I forgot. Yeah, no, it's your turn.
Right. Perfect. I'm gonna go to like here. Oh no, sorry, no. Actually, I'm gonna hide behind this door. Can I hide behind this door?
It's wide open.
It's wide open. Okay, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to like here.
Yep.
Yeah, and then probably shoot the drow that's all the way over there.
Okay.
Yeah. Is I can't move my guy through that door.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'll need to like evaluate that at some stage. Yeah, go for it. Hits.
That's 22. It's 9 piercing.
Yeah, he looks hurt.
He wasn't asleep, was he?
He had just woken up. Actually, I'll give you a sneak attack on that.
Yeah, perfect.
He wasn't. He was just about awake. I will say you have sneak attack. He wasn't expecting it.
4.
Yep, that's enough. You just kind of kill him, and another one of those chains seemed to snap and slide back away from from Salmon.
Okay, I hope that is what we're meant to do. And I'm going to hide behind one of these boxes, maybe?
Yep, roll stealth.
That's 17.
You think you're hidden.
I think I'm in. Great.
Yeah. Next up is Alara. So Alara's going to come through, and she is kind of panicked. Seeing Salmon, she doesn't want to really hurt him because, he has been with you all along. She does not view him as the villain here in this situation. Yes. Only Ridmack seems to think that so far. But what she is going to do is she's going to do a spell of sorts. Nope, none of those are really useful in this situation. And she's going to chuck a cantrip. She's going to chuck a firebolt at the Drow that's fighting them too. Because, yeah, it's going to hurt him pretty badly with a 9, but he's still alive, which is important because blood can't go on Alara's hands. It's his turn next, though, and he's going to stand up. Out of his, he's sort of sitting in a magic circle of sorts, and as he stands up, that chain snaps off of Salmon's form and kind of slides back. It seems that it may have been originally binding Salmon in place, which it no longer is. And he is going to stab. He only makes one of those attacks, and it's a nat 1, so can I get a D100 off his please?
Sure. Is that 58?
Why is this closed again? It doesn't seem to want to stay open. Wait 1 second, guys. That's 58, was it?
Yes.
You lose your grip, and he drops his weapon.
Into the lava, fire, blood.
Lava fire blood.
So yeah, just into nothing.
Jesus.
That's just a green glow.
Dave's healing.
Dave, thank you.
No! Stop it! I thought I hit the card.
Oh, Salmon's feeling good.
Oh,
That's all the
God.
damage he took.
Damn it.
That's actually, yeah, that's exactly the amount of damage he took.
Why I gotta.
Speaking of Salmon, it's now his turn. So as these chains kind of tracked off him, he kind of he was kind of like hovering in kind of a stupor, but like, and he like only managed to cast that by looking over at Ridmac. Now he kind of drops to his feet, and then he stands up, straightens up, and he kind of cracks his back, and the wings unfurl and fall out. He then kind of reaches down, and the spear kind of just vanishes and reappears in his hand. Because it is a bound weapon. This boy is a hexblade, technically, for want of a better word, and he is going to use his ability Word of Madness. Now the range of this is 60 feet, so I didn't actually type it in. But Ridmac, can I get a Wisdom save, DC 13?
Does he have to see me?
He has line of sight.
Well, that's unfortunate. All right. What do you need from me?
DC
Wisdom.
13 Wisdom save. Yeah.
On it.
17, you're fine. In that regard.
Fuck you, Salmon.
So that means that's one of his attacks is used up. He's going to fly down, and he's going to land beside Max. And in sort of like a laughing, kind of screaming, crying, like a mixture of emotions. Max, you're familiar with this feeling, like mixed emotions. He kind of goes and leans in and says, "You could have helped me." And then he's going to stab at you with a spear, wherever that is.
Probably in his hand.
Oh yeah, no, it's on a sheet.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yep. You are gonna take as 16 hit, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
You're gonna take 10 slashing, 10 points. It should be piercing and 2 points of force damage.
So that's reduced to 5
5 and
to
7
7.
damage total. As it kind of crackles and like with that eldritch energy, same as Eldritch Blast, as he jabs at you with that.
Bastard.
Damn it.
That is it for his turn. Thanks, Dave. So, Kiva, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go around. Oh, this guy is still alive, isn't he? This Drow.
It is.
Oh, well, I may give him a wallop first of my spider Chogamahuli.
Spider stick.
Spider. Why did it do it again? God
Oh, but look,
damn.
that's the damage you'll do. So
If I actually hit. Let's see. 14?
Yeah, you knock him out.
Is
Well,
he-
or kill him, whichever you do.
Yeah, kill him. Kill
He's dead.
him. Okay, and then I'll use my movement and I'll flank this. Am I flanking? No.
Flanking, you'd have to go to here.
Okay, I'll go to there and I will use my
Ambush.
unarmed strike on him.
You could spend a key point of flurry of blows and do 2.
Yes, I will do that then.
Mhm.
2 unarmed strikes.
Nobody ever said I'm not a nice GM. I'm reminding my players.
I will get the
learning
hang of it
process.
soon.
Eventually.
14?
That won't hit, unfortunately. His AC is 15.
Okay, well then have I a boon? I have 1 boon, so I'm gonna use my boon. I'll take
Yep.
it. I'll sort it out afterwards. 1 boon. 4,
Okay.
yay!
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, and then the second one. Is 24.
It's for 5. So how much damage did you do?
11.
11. Okay, yep.
And that's me.
He's taken 11 points of damage so far.
Sweet.
Okay, Max, Salmon just tried to murder you.
Ow, that fucking hurt. Still massively confused. I'll go swing my battle axe at him
Yep, roll the hit.
because I can. This is what I should be doing. 16.
He's going to use his reaction to do a wing parry. So as you swing through, the wing kind of catches you under your arm and knocks your attack wide.
What a
Adds
bastard.
+2 to his AC, so his AC becomes 17 just for that one attack. You can only do that
Bastard.
once a turn.
That's probably the only attack I'm ever going to have on him.
Yeah, this guy's solid. Like he's.
That's all I could do.
I'm just gonna drop that in the chat as well, actually, just so you guys can see it. So that is that it for you? No bonus
Yes.
action or anything?
No, that's all I
Okay.
could do. Literally, that is it.
He's trying to
Okay.
murder your friends.
I'm going to try and shoot him with my longbow.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you will get sneak attacks now, like within 5 feet. You don't have advantage.
Perfect.
unfortunate. You do have inspiration, I believe, if you want to use it.
Fuck it,
I'm
might as well.
Sorry, butting in. I should have had advantage, shouldn't I? Because flanking.
No, because he's facing you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I run flanking that, like,
Fair enough, yeah.
class is not getting an advantage.
That is a 19.
That hits.
It's
11 more?
12.
12, sorry, yes. Grant? Yeah, he's still standing.
Okay, I'm going to move over to where that dead drow was,
Go over it.
and I'm going to bonus action hide behind the kind of like pillar. Is it a pillar?
It's not really tall enough for you to hide behind. It's like a brazier sat onto the ground.
Okay. I'm going to hide behind the drow's dead body.
Roll stealth with disadvantage.
Grant. That's a 6.
You think you're hidden?
I think I'm hidden. Great.
Yeah.
That is my go.
Ridmac.
Right.
You felt him whispering sweet, not so sweet nothings in your ear there a second ago. So you know he was trying to do something on you. He was
Well,
trying
I
to
got
cast some
some-
illegal magic on you.
He did cast some illegal magic on me, and I'm going to whisper some sweet nothings into his ear in the form of crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
If I drop my crossbow and pull out those 2 hand crossbows, would that be
That's free action.
doable with my? That's free action. All right.
Yep.
So I'll do a Heckin Matrix. Drop the crossbow, pull little hand crossbows out, roll out from the door.
Bap, bap.
I can't roll out from the door.
Yeah, you can.
So
but
I'll
I
just-
can't. Yeah, you do.
Let's go up here. I can see on the map. There we go. And I'm going to fire a hand crossbow at your man.
Roll it.
Pow.
Ooh.
That's a hit. And then as a
Nice.
bonus action,
That's a
Pow.
shame. That's a shame that you rolled with advantage there.
yeah, I know, right? That's a 10. The out of 10 hits, right?
No, the first one definitely hits though.
Right. Okay.
You shouldn't have rolled those with advantage, John. Unfortunately, Woody.
That's fine.
Did you have inspiration?
Nah.
I do. But I will roll that Hunter Smart twice.
Yep.
All right, so that's what is that? 7, 9, 16, 17 points of damage as a matrix unload. Bam, bam, bam.
Hey, he does look noticeably hurt now at this stage. I wouldn't say he's bloodied, but he's on his way. Can I get a D100 off you, please?
Sure, yeah, I can totally do that. And it's going to be like 100 where Sam just dies. That's a 53.
What, sir? What was it?
53.
You attempt to disarm your opponent. I will say you can roll a dex check to see if you can knock the weapon out of his hand. I'll roll a athletics check to see if you can keep it, or a strength check to see if you can keep it.
So you need a strength check?
Just roll like a dexterity roll.
Oh, you want a dexterity roll?
Yeah.
Stand by. Hold on. Well, I'll take the 18 athletics.
Is
Or
that the same proficiency?
no. It's an 18 on advantage on dexterity. It's
I'll say
higher-
it's +1, so you'd have 19 on that because it's an extra +1 in that regard. It would be for dexterity, right?
No, the
You'd have a-
dexterity
you'd have
have
a
an
+4.
additional +1. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get I'll give you the 19. Then just
Okay.
It's accidental. I think I miscommunicated there.
Fantastic.
I won't make you reroll, and he's going to make a strength. He drops the spear.
Excellent. You better get that spear there, Max. And then I'm going to roll back into the, Matrix style, of course. Roll back into the other room.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave you there just for the sake of ease, but you are back behind the door.
Awesome.
Alara's going to step forward, and she is going to. Yeah, magic missile. That's 5. 3, 8. 13 points of damage. She's gonna just blast Salmon.
Put him down. Put him down.
So that'll do another 13. So yeah.
Come to the dark side, Alara.
Yep, he's taking 53 points of damage so far. Yeah, he's still up. Still swinging. He's now bloodied. The Drow is dead. Salmon's turn. So, free action. Kind of clicks his fingers and the spear does reappear in his hands.
God damn it. More healing for Salmon as well.
How many points? How many more?
None. 2d4. God damn it, Dave.
Is it Dave?
Yes, it's Dave. Of
Thanks,
course it's
Dave. She's gonna regain 3. Yeah, still bloodied. Exactly bloodied now. Salmon is going to. He gets this at the start of his turn. So, Ridmac, or not Ridmac, sorry, it'd be Max. Can you make a DC 13 Wisdom save, please?
I don't know. Shall we see? Let's have a look. Yes, I can. It's a 19.
Yeah, you're fine. You feel like more Salmon kind of like you hear him in your mind blaming you again and again for what's happening. He's gonna go this at Kiva.
No.
That's 14 to hit.
That is going to miss.
Do I have a boon? Do I have a boon? Where's the chat? Where's Twitch? I do.
You have a boon, you do.
No,
Boon. Yeah, you need it for. Oh, damn it!
Somebody just give me another boon.
No, you got a 4.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So
Someone
you hit.
stabs at you with the spear. And you were going to take 10 points of damage total.
Ooh.
It's the same. It's that you jabs really quickly with the spear, and it's almost like before the spear hits you, you're hit with this waft of energy that kind of blasts you back slightly and then leaves you open for the actual spear to follow through and hit you.
Okay.
And that is when he's used that, you can only use one attack when he does that. So yeah, he's going to try, and he's going to try and move. He's going to go for Ridmac. So he's going to go 5, still within range.
Opportunity
10.
attack.
Opportunity. to-
Now he's out. Yeah, now he's out of range. Rolled to hit the 2 years.
I have a thing.
18
I've got
Yes.
hit in though. I've got
for
hit.
12
Come on.
poison.
Yep.
Oh,
Since you
24.
Yes.
I would say the poison damage doesn't seem to do as much as you think, but yeah, that's correct. He'll take 6 points, it'll be 56. And roll your damage, Max.
Is that my two-handed? I can't remember which way round this is.
Yeah, you don't have a shield. so
Yeah,
it's
that's
2
right. Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
have
it says
sentinel.
there anyway. Look, 11. That's two. It's two-handed, so 11 points.
Yeah, and do you have sentinel?
I do.
You're saying. Yeah, he's
So-
stuck. He gets
he's
to
stuck.
here, and he can't move any further. So he's going to say, yo, he's looking rough now.
I could have used that when.
Don't say that, because then Dave will just start healing him again. Shush.
That's why I'm saying.
That's the same thing, but okay.
Kiva, it's now your turn as he's used up his actions and stuff.
Okay. I will move up towards him, and I will try and hit him again with my staff. Oh, good Lord and God and Jesus, I've no inspiration. So that's that. Can I still
sorry,
make
one
it
second.
on?
I was
Sorry.
checking a chat. You can still make, yeah, as long as you take the attack action.
Yeah, I need to roll a D100 too, don't I? Which will I do first?
Yeah, isn't that one? Yeah.
Do you want me to do
Not
unarmed
one,
strike
please. Roll the
first?
not one. Yeah, roll the not one effect first, just in case.
Okay, okay.
You could fall flat on your face and knock yourself out like Ridmac did.
No, please not.
No, that never happened.
I'm not going to pull a red Mac. 46.
46.
Now known as-
Yeah, it's not a Ridmac, but you miss the attack and gaze upon the cast to battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage in the next attack roll.
Okay, so disadvantage on my unarmed
Yeah,
strike.
your one arm strike is disadvantage. I will
Okay.
say it'd be more so like as you kind of miss, you just look at someone's face and you see that pain look of like sadness, and it kind of throws you off for a second.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try and get him. I was trying to get the other guys. He's
Yeah.
the one who started messing about.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, it's 8 points of bludgeoning. Okay.
And that's me.
8, 74. Yeah, he's taking 74 points of damage so far. He is
Jesus
looking rough.
Christ.
Max.
Inspo, thank you. You're
If I was to move, if I was to move to here,
Yep.
do I get flanking?
Well, let me see one sec. Checking chat. Thanks, Dave, for the gift sub. You do.
Alright,
As he
I'll
last
take
attacked
it.
you.
I will take it. So,
Yes.
24. Ha ha ha. Sure, that's. Never mind. Anyway. 12.
12, yeah. Oh, big hit, big hit. Yeah. He's
All the
still up.
12s.
Not looking great, but he's still up.
That's still all I can do. I can swing my axe.
Next level.
Ah.
Next level.
Ah.
Yeah, so that is it for you. Then it'll be Art's turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and snipe him.
Mhm.
It's 12. I assume that does not hit.
Misses. Yeah, unfortunately misses.
And I'm gonna move over to here and try and hide again.
Yeah, roll stealth as your bonus action.
It's 13.
You think you're hidden.
Great. That is my turn.
Ridmac.
All right. Another like roll out from the door, crossbows blazing.
Hmm?
You
Are
wait till
you
I get
using
an
that?
extra
Are
set.
you using that mastery thing that you have? Vex, I think it is. What'd you get?
No. I'd have to look up what it is for hand crossbow. I don't know
Okay,
if that
no
was off
worries.
the top of my head. Because I think the hand crossbow has a different one than Vex, but I'm not really sure. Doesn't matter, 'cause Vex-
We're just
Vex-
experimenting, anyways.
Prevents them from moving. So 22
It's
and a 20. Well, it's 24 and a 23.
yeah, both.
All right, bam, bam,
That's
bam,
Hunter's mark damages. So yeah.
bam.
So, let me
So
just
17,
that's
23
10.
points of damage.
Ridmac. Please describe how you murder Sam.
Oh man, I'm gonna whip out the door, crossbows blazing, and he's gonna be like, "Stop resisting. You're under arrest." And it's just gonna Boromir salmon with a bunch of bolts, and yeah, it's gonna be a long, slow, like Boromir death that happens. At least like on the extended version, 2 minutes of him just being shot. I'm shooting way more bolts than I should be, you know, like
Yeah, like
theoretically.
you're not reloading, but the bolts keep coming. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
just keep
Hunter's mark is
coming.
doing.
Yeah. It's all in slow motion.
Yeah.
You know, there's some sort of like really intense like song that's like Ridmac, he's so cool, killing salmon. Yeah. It's definitely happening on the big screen
Okay,
right now.
Dave, I thought that was for Salmon for a second, and I was going to be like, if he gets a D4, he will actually survive, because Ridmac got him exactly down. Like, it was on the dot to his hit points. So, no, that is for Kiva, so we won't do that.
Second form.
Second form.
Maybe. Okay, I will need both Kiva and Max to give me a deck save, please, as Ridmac collapses to the ground in front of them.
What about
Wait, what?
Dex?
As I do?
No. Sorry,
Sam.
Max and Kiva. Yeah. Sorry,
you
Salmon
just-
collapses. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. I was like, whoa, shit. I mean, I know it was really cool. But
Well, you do hit the deck. You did jump out, so you kind of land. Okay?
Yeah.
Max, you do get a 20 because danger sense.
Yes,
Kiva,
20.
you get 16.
Yeah. Still don't know
You
why
both
that's-
save, but you'll take half of this. So you'll take 8 points of damage each as Ridmac kind of that black lightning crackles up in and out of his body, and like as he hits the ground, his knees hit the deck. He lets out a blood curdling screech as his jaw, like his head cracks up to the sky and looks up, and it's like his body just kind of pulses out slightly as this black lightning kind of fizzles through the air. Both you take the 8 points of force damage each.
Only for
His body is.
I would have been down on you. Forgot that healing.
So Dave, you saved.
You just saved me.
So yeah, like as he kind of looks back, his body is like a charred, blackened husk, and he just collapses to the ground.
Mhm.
Oh, big bad dead. Campaign over. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
It was Salmon all
Salmon
along.
is-
You were right.
Yep. I know a thing or two about bad guys. That guy was bad.
He was only 2 days from retirement. You now owe Dave, Kate, and apparently you guys won Dungeons and Dragons. No,
Ooh.
Oh, we've had dragons as well.
have
We had
This is your
dragons
first time?
earlier.
You just
And we just done a dungeon.
Yeah.
We finished the game. Yay!
Is his spear still there, or did it kind of go poof when he went poof?
The spear's still there, but it appears just to be a normal spear. That extra damage was coming from him.
Okay. Does
There is this
anybody
book here.
recognize this seal? Oh, there's a book.
And then there is also that like kind of egg-shaped thing.
I'm going to have to check and see if that's an evil egg that Salmon has laid.
And I'm gonna
Okay,
just
go
look at the
for
book.
it. Yeah, as you crack open the book, it appears to
Oh wait,
be...
I'm not cracking it open yet. I'm scared of it.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to go over
Yeah.
and see is there anything, like, is there any writing on the outside of it?
Nope, it's a black leather tome, and it is wrapped with bandage. Like there's these like bandages with fine like runic writing on them wrapped around, but you can't read that.
Alara, can you use your mage hand to open the book?
Alarkan, that's the wrong music. Sorry, guys, that's terrifying.
Depending
That
on
is
you.
so terrifying. You know, actually, that works. As Alara kind of reaches forwards for the book, and she opens it with that. Pages are blank. All of them. Not a word is written inside.
Can I kind of soak up some of the blood that's on the ground and like squish it into the book?
You can.
I'm sensing that was probably a bad idea.
It's questionable to say the least. That's blood magic that you're attempting to do, and Ridmac is.
Oh, is it?
right there?
What are you doing? What? Hold, wait one
Well, I
second.
mean, it's
What's-
not maybe intentional, but that
It's
would come
not
across as
intentional,
blood
no,
match-
because she like
magic.
shouldn't have it clear. She's like, oh, is that not what I should do? I'm just trying to see if we can figure out what the
Yeah,
words is.
I mean,
Have you got
Oh,
any lemon
I
juice?
know that. I know this technique. It's you put some liquid onto a page, and then that's what used to find hidden messages. Correct?
Yeah. Like, or lemon
Yeah.
juice.
What you
Have
were
had
doing?
some? Have you lemon juice and a hairdryer? Maybe.
You don't need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You don't need that. You just need to piss on it.
Ah.
Well,
I just went
the
before we
blood-
got here.
what are you putting blood in it? Are you pissing on it? Are
Well,
you
if everybody
lemon
looks
juice
at
in
me
it?
funny when I try to put blood on it, so I'm not going to do that. But I'll
Yeah.
say maybe we should keep this till later and see if it's important. Because if he was beside him, how's that
Have
egg
any of
looking, Ridmac?
Have any of you touched the book yet?
Nope.
I was very careful not to.
Yeah, you haven't touched the book. Alara's just holding it there with your mage hand floating.
I'm pretty sure that's something Alara would do.
Exploding in her mage hand. I'm not doing that to Kira while she's not here. So
Can I get like I'm gonna take off one of the Drow's like jackets or something.
Yeah.
And wrap it up.
Yep.
And put it in my bag.
Good
That's
thinking.
fine. Yep, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't have this, just to be clear. Okay.
That there's evidence of Salmon's true nature, the nature of evil, the nature of a villain, the nature of someone who's going to come back to haunt us for the rest of our natural lives until we purge him from the face of Epos.
He's dead.
What about this? We make a deal. You keep quiet about this for the next like day or two, and I, for the rest of time, will help you hunt down Salmon.
You go one day.
One day, okay. That's for everyone else.
Sending to Salmon just to be sure.
Okay.
What?
Salmon Jr. answers, Dad?
See ya, Cormac. Ridmac, have you approached the egg?
Sure. Does it look like he laid the egg?
No.
Is
Ridmac, this is very
fish?
clearly a small dragon egg.
God damn it. Salmon! God
Wait.
damn it.
He was a dragon?
No, he was a piece of shit. You're not supposed to be just taking dragon. That is illegal, and this needs to be returned from whence it came. It's got a mother, and its mother wants it home, I'm sure.
Have you touched the egg?
Sure. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna
as your
I have to take it home, I suppose. Take it back to
as
mom.
your hand makes contact with the shell of the egg, you feel a searing pain in your right hand. Not taking damage, but as you do so, and it's like a small, like a white fleshy, like Ridmac is like a purplish skin tone, so a white scar formed in the sake of a spiral, similar to the inspiration symbol, honestly, around your palm. And as
like normal,
you don't know. And as the you kind of lift your hand back to see what just happened to you, you notice there's cracks forming in the surface of the egg.
Mama.
well, this is not good.
Dave says lick it. Seems like a good plan.
Might need to be licked clean. As
Hey, Mummy
it
Ridmac.
hasn't hatched just yet, but it seems to be that it's starting to hatch.
We're gonna have to get this out of here real quick. Like,
Too sweet.
It'll take about an hour to get back to the surface, you'd imagine. So if you want to haul ass, you can.
Should we look for that those one passageway down? Do we want to look at there first before we go?
I mean, I think maybe we should get the egg out. Maybe it'll call to its mom, and then we can come back in.
yeah,
Okay.
do you really want this baby to be born in the pits of evil, covered in the stench of salmon?
We're going to have inquisitors outside the door. The Raven Guard are going to be outside the door.
Why?
Just to be
Raven
clear,
Guard? What?
the Raven Guards are going to be outside the door. They want this location, and I think seemingly they're killing people in town. So let's be careful. Let's not get inquisited. Please.
How do you know this?
Our boss sent me a message.
And you're
last
telling
night.
us now?
Yes, because it wasn't important right now. It wasn't important when we were like 5
It seems
minutes
pretty
ago.
important now. I'm going to HR with this when we get back.
Arthur, are you there?
Yes.
We have we've been waiting outside for the last hour. Duty calls us to be elsewhere. I trust you'll report to the Corvin Shrine when you get back to town. One of my men are there to take your report.
Of course, we are still going through the dungeon. It's very long, very tedious, to be honest. Lots of goblins, spiders, shit like that. So far, very, very not interesting.
Well,
Tell them about the traps.
and you'll reply, just be aware, I myself will be gone for a number of days, but Aster has agreed to wait behind. He will take your report and he will pay you for any information you provide.
That is good to know.
Do not take too long.
I don't plan to.
And then that's it. He doesn't let you reply to the message.
Okay, so they're not going to be waiting outside. They want us to go talk to them in the shrine. But the big boss, the scary guy, won't be there. He has to go do other things. Yeah, I do not mention the money.
Okay.
Well,
that
You
sounds-
were already told. You were already told by them, by the way, as a group, that he would pay you for information. So that is common knowledge.
That sounds fucking convenient.
Yes.
No,
If you'd
Trust
waited a
these
couple of
fuckers.
minutes, you didn't have to tell us.
Yeah,
Like-
well, hey, that's how it is, okay? I'm telling you information as not as I get it, but as it is relevant.
Oh, and sorry, Arthur. One more thing.
That's sick.
Yes. Do not believe what the people of the town have accused us of. That was not us. That was cultists. Goodbye.
Okay, and now he says that the cultists are actually the ones who are killing all the people, not his people. Let's do you know what?
Why does he
Let's
contact
get the
you
fuck
all
out.
the time?
I don't know. I don't know. This is really fucking confusing.
Arthur did
okay?
try to present himself as the leader of the group.
Oh yeah,
Just so
that's what you get.
Well, did they say anything about the tongs that I gave them? Because I was really hoping they really liked those tongs.
Oh yeah.
I think sorry, what was our boss's name again?
Arcane.
Arcane. If Arcane is correct, they use your tongues to interrogate half the fucking village.
Oh, your boss. Your boss's name is Garsh. Tharkin.
Garsh.
Is the,
Yeah.
Tharkin is the cleric. Garsh has a little pointy thing over the A because it's Orcish. I don't know how to do that on the keyboard. But yeah.
Garish, yeah. Garish, yeah. If he's correct, then your tongues were used to take off the nipples of half the fucking village.
Well, if they were cooperating with the investigation, I don't see why they wouldn't have used, why they would have had to use them.
Shouldn't we be getting out of here, guys?
By the nine
The egg
hells,
is
we're such a
continuing to
fucking cop.
there are more and more cracking noises as
Walk and talk,
the
walk and talk.
egg. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
let's fucking get out of here.
Scooting, let's go.
Yep, it'll take you about an hour to get out. Nothing really happens. You do see one or two more goblins, but they are actually running away.
Good.
It seems like whatever spell was over them has been broken.
Better run.
Yeah.
As you escape and leave the dungeon, that as you kind of cross out into the surface, that is actually where we're going to leave our episode for tonight, as we do level up. So it was a bit of a shorter session there, but our party has finally reached level 3.
Yay!
I'm gonna do what some of the other DMs do. I don't think I've done it myself. We're gonna stick around for another few minutes, and we're gonna go through some questions with the party. If any of you in chat have any questions, throw them in. We'll happily answer. So, my first one is going to be to Ridmac.
What?
Just why was your beef with salmon so
Beefy?
Obsessive?
It's
What happened?
embarrassing. It's embarrassing to admit, because then I would have to admit that something happened. But one, clearly salmon was evil, and I knew that from the start, 100%. You're all welcome, of course, for my expert deduction on salmon being evil. And two, salmon totally started this. This is all salmon's fault. And three, no one can prove that salmon pushed Ridmac out of that cart, making Ridmac look not cool.
You're saying no one can prove that salmon actually instigated, and therefore Ridmac started this?
No, Ridmac. No, clearly salmon started this, because we all know now. We've all seen this. We've all witnessed this.
But if by that logic, right, nobody can prove that salmon pushed him out, which means nobody can prove the incident that incited the hatred started and happened.
Well,
therefore, it kind of looks in the onlooker that Ridmac has driven this poor guy into the clutches of a cult that have transformed him into some
Ridmac
monster.
did not make him join the cult, and Ridmac did not make him make the choice
He had the choice
to become an evil person.
I would say
he was an evil person,
and it forced onto a summoning circle of sorts.
Well, that sounds like a salmon problem, not us. That's not a Ridmac problem. Yeah, no, salmon clearly evil, and we have done the world a great service today. Congratulations, everyone. Good job.
Okay, so Dave in chat asks, what is Ridmac going to do with his life now that Salmon is dead?
Haunt Sam's ghost.
Salmon's ghost. Okay, I will start prepping a stat block for Salmon's ghost. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. My question next will be for, I suppose, Arthur. Why? How does Arthur view this like lack of respect the party clearly have for him? Like, how does he take that?
So he knows he's playing a character.
Yeah.
He's doing this on purpose deep down. It doesn't help. Like it is still annoying and like kind of deep down it probably hurts him. But like on a different level, it's like, okay, yes, I'm playing this character correctly. Therefore, like people are not suspicious of me. They are just, pissy at me. Which yeah. That's what it's going through his mind.
And has he realized that the others seem to be slowly catching on to it? The fact his accent may not be real. Or is he?
Yeah, he probably should have picked a country that was closer that he actually knew. But when he started this, he just went, yes, no one knows who these fuckers are. Therefore, it'll be an easy accent to replicate. I clearly have met it's like if if someone here decided to fucking replicate I don't know, a Mongolian accent. Like you might have heard it once, but it's going to be fucking difficult to keep going doing it.
Only Mongolian I've ever heard is that throat singing stuff from Star Wars.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting when that drops, when that facade drops. But we'll have to see.
Okay, and Max, how does he feel about the rumor that's been spreading around numerous towns that he was dumped by the gnomish princess of a city whose name I cannot pronounce?
He depends on the situation. Because if there's an advantage to be gained from having alleged affairs with royalty, then he will take the advantage from having affairs with royalty.
So far, what it's probably brought on him is a lot of gnomish people spitting on the ground as he walks past them.
Yeah, they do that. They do that a lot. And he's not overly impressed.
Love their royals.
Yeah, he's not overly impressed. He's not happy about the spitting. He generally spits back. And being human, his spit is a little bit larger than a gnome's. Yeah.
Okay. So, last but not least, but may not be my last question. I mean, Dave in chat is wondering when will the party get a pet? I mean, like,
I wish.
I mean, like, I don't know how more obvious I could be considering what Ridmac's art is in that regard to what has happened. So, like, maybe tune in next week and find out whether the party get a pet or not. Or if we need to commission Becca to change Ridmac's art.
I would like to commission commission a picture of Ridmac sitting on the egg.
Yeah, you can do that.
helping it out.
Yeah. So Kiva,
we needed Salmon's body.
What
puppet it?
I suppose.
Yeah.
As someone who has been on Salmon's side almost at the start, how does it feel to know that you have assisted in murdering this man?
Kiva's not happy with what happened. Her plan was going to get the Drow. She thought it was them that were making him all bleh. If when they were dead he was still bleh, that would have been fine. But
yeah, he kind of attacked beforehand.
Yeah.
I will say he did. No, I didn't. My voice is kind of going a bit, so I didn't really do this during the thing. He was kind of laughing maniacally and like sobbing. Like 1 second he's doing one second he's doing the next. Like he very much seemed incredibly mentally unstable the entire time he's in the room.
Yeah.
And he did at one point blame Max. He was like, "This is all your fault." And then he probably would have said something similar to Ridmac when he tried to do the words of I can't remember what the ability is called, but the word thing he was doing where he speaks to you and kind of messes with you. That's what he was trying to do. Like he was kind of blaming and putting the blame on the party, and that's how that was affecting him. Like word of maddening is what I called it. So yeah, like it was very much kind of a situation where, and I would say even like passive insights, I think most of you can figure this out. Salmon didn't seem to be there of his own. Oh, Dave is just giving a D4 healing for Salmon. Salmon stands up.
Yes.
As you leave, and yeah, maybe we'll see.
We need one of those
We'll
whistles.
see, Dave. We'll see. I'll see where that goes. Yeah, so like he very much seemed like that. It's very obvious, like from the scars and like the fact his eye had been clearly gouged out. Like if you had inspected the body after, you would have seen very clearly that there was like whip marks across his back. It looked like he pulled his own eye out as well, so it's potential that somebody did something to him. Salmon was very much broken by this cult and then transformed into what he was against his will. And even if you read like the diary extract you read, it seems like the more people got to know about this cult, the more mad they went.
The pulling out the eye makes me think of the guy.
I would say with like in a few intelligent people you have, it'll be fairly like easy to put two and two together and realize that may have happened to Salmon as well.
The pulling out the eye bit made me think of the guys we met up the top. And one of them had the one eye that was covered.
Yeah, so no, like Darkin, you would have seen taking his long rest. He does have both eyes. In that regard, it's just it's a magical apparatus that he wears. It's quite specifically what it is a what do I call it? Let me see. I actually have it in my notes here. It is not a common magic item, but it's something that's not uncommon. Monocle of insight. So essentially, it allows him to understand, see more people. Like if people try to lie to him, he may not necessarily know what the truth they're trying to tell is, but he can kind of see that you're lying to them. It basically gives him advantage on the insight checks. There's some things he can see, and it lets him cast Identify and a few other like kind of spells like that. So it's basically it's common enough with inquisitors or like detectives and stuff. It's a magic item that's made and sold to them because it's very useful for that line of work. Very good for interrogations, because it lets you know when you need to push harder, I suppose, for one of a better word, with Max tongues. So does he have to put the monocle on after the comment or before the check? Well, it's called a monocle, like as such. But what he has is more of like it's something that wraps around his it's a band that wraps around his head, attaches to like this large metal like lens that's like over his eye, and then wrapped around. So he is constantly wearing it. But yeah, I mean, I suppose if he's not wearing it, he can ask a question, and then somebody will be like, "Oh, this," and he's like, "I don't know if I believe you." Repeat that answer, and pop it back on. He could do that. It's not an attunement item, so he could. He'd be like, "Hold on a second, let me get my reading glasses." They're kind of moment.
So has Alara technically drawn blood now?
She's hurt.
Do we have to tell her?
No, she hasn't murdered anyone yet. So like the way I'd be looking at it is, unless she kills somebody, it's not a huge issue. She has blasted like the orc before. And yes, Dave, he does get advantage in Monopoly games. He's very good at reading when people are trying to bullshit and give him a bad deal.
He's always pass and go. Doesn't go to jail. Sorted.
And he can also, it also does let him kind of see what the next card is in the thing, so he can kind of cheat.
Cool.
It's like the heart of the cards. He just cheats.
Does it work with sending?
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't get me to roll any deception checks.
You don't know.
Community chest is a mimic.
Just as a mimic, it is. I suppose another question I have is more so for the group is, do the group feel like they're being fairly compensated for the shit that they've been dragged into? The offer was 1,000 gold pieces among the rest of the total, all of you. Do you feel like you're in over your heads as to what you've been paid?
Not yet.
Not yet.
DM writes down,
Arthur,
okay.
Not yet.
Arthur does not have a good concept of money. So he doesn't know.
Ridback, what about you? You're a career bounty hunter.
Well, I mean, like he's gotten rid of a great evil.
Oh, he's he's more in it for the moral reasons.
Well, for this particular case, yes. But we're running away before I can drag his corpse to, actually get a proper bounty out.
Did you actually did you take his corpse out of the dungeon?
No. We ran. We skedaddled so that Dave can give him a T4 so we can go hunt his corpse again.
Yeah, I mean there is a passageway down there, and that is something you can explore at a later stage.
Yeah.
I feel it's fairly obvious what might be down there, considering who inhabited this dungeon and what I described. But obviously, that's player knowledge, maybe not necessarily character knowledge.
Not either in my case.
All I will say is Dave is currently sending us through those depths in Zofferone, so you can go down there.
I have made lots of maps for that, so I know that one. Yes.
Don't think it'll end well for you. It's your second location that seems to be kind of verging on the Underdark in this area. There seems to be quite a few kind of openings. Dave, they found I'm hinting that they may have found Underdark Hall. Yeah.
We should definitely do. We should definitely go down there.
Paddy's mother.
Yeah. Down on the dock, man with the drow. With that, unless Charles has any other questions for us, I think that would be a good place to call it. We'll see you in 2 weeks. There.
And take care. Bye.
Yeah. So see you guys. If any more questions, drop it into the streaming discussion channel.
Bye.